Having problems with restream chat again. Which is life. If you're now on... Oh. Lovely. I've just logged in. To see that they're taking the server down. Is that like now? Yeah, that's now. Okay, so what are you gonna do? Lovely. Just literally just as I start streaming. There you go. Might as well do some stuff while I wait. Apologies for the lack of light, by the way, but the light that I have over there broke last night, and I can't get it fixed. So, such is life. Oh, no. I'm going to duplicate myself here. Right, let's get sharing. Doop-doo. Chat app is open, and now all 3 platforms are working, which is a first for a while. Bum. So, anyone who wants to know anything about any of the videos that I've posted this week, including the one tonight, copy the link. What else have we got? Announcements. Sing it with me. This is from Nova Quark. One more time, sing it with me. We'll be performing brief maintenance on the server to address pending operations. Yes! And disconnects being experienced. This update will occur at 7:40 PM UTC and last approximately 20 minutes. Thank you for your patience. No hammies were harmed in the making of this message. Right, well, I guess it's time to do a bit of a post. Somebody's streaming in the DU channel. Interesting. Oh, I see. Ah. Desperate. I just want to chill with my homies, creators and live streams. Hello, Darren. How you doing, mate? I hope you're well. I am sitting in the dark, for which I apologise, but my light's broken. So, how you doing? And you're on Facebook. That's rock and roll. I get very few people watching on Facebook, mostly YouTube, and then a few on Twitch. But streams. Why are we posting other people's streams in our organisation? Ah, Chippy, how you doing? I feel like I should put my light on. Should I put the big light on and see how that works? You can see me now. Can you see me? I don't like it. All right. So, I think... I don't know how long this is going to take to get back in, so let's try. Oh, I'm getting in. I'll drink to that. kebab for dinner. So I'm very, very thirsty. Ah, excuse me. Right, so I did a video about the beta giveaway, and I made it ready to post tomorrow. And recorded it. I was in my ship. I was flying. Everything was good. I stopped recording and I went to check that. The heck is that? It's my cape. I went to check that everything was okay, and whilst I was checking everything was okay, I crashed. And I crashed badly enough from a significant enough height that I actually killed myself. And because I've moved factories, I didn't have my resurrection point down. So now I've got to run. Comp starts tomorrow. We've got at least 3, if not 4. So we're giving away 1 beta key every week. So the competition starts tomorrow. So you'll be able to see the video and enter tomorrow. And then the winner will be announced in 7 days' time. So next Friday, so a week tomorrow, the winner will be announced. And then we start the other beta key giveaway. I'm just going to do that for 3 or 4 weeks. That's the plan. So there you go. I will post that as soon as I possibly can. But it's my anniversary tomorrow. Mine and my wife's anniversary. So she's managed to put up with me for 7 years. So giving you a sneak preview. All you need to do is be a subscriber and then comment on the video when I've posted it. So there's going to be a hashtag of Dual Universe. So just be a subscriber and then put that comment, and then winner will be drawn at random. I'm going to use random name selector. So yeah, that's all you need to do is just be subscribed and put in a hashtag in a comment. I might mix it up. I might do it different, have different things to do each week. But 3 of the keys have been donated by 2 members of my organisation of the Empire. So thank you. Thank you. I've actually got her presents under the table here. Ah, that kebab really does make me thirsty. So I've got to repair my ship. But my ship is in my hex. Good stuff. Yeah, it's you can't ask people to subscribe to enter the competition, but you can say the competition is only open to subscribers. So it's a bit of a legal thing, but YouTube particularly don't want you to manipulate the viewing statistics in any way. So if you say, for example, like and share this, and you run a giveaway for liking and sharing, then that's actually illegal against YouTube's policy, and you'll get a strike for it. Comments not too bad. So now Restream chat is telling me that I have all 3 chat platforms connected. That's a long run. Hello, 1-1-Q. Oh, it's Q. Hello, Q. How you doing? I'm turning the light off because it's too bright on my slaphead. How you doing, Q? 1-1-Q-1-1 shift 111D. I died. I crashed my ship and died, and I've got to run back because I didn't have my res point up. Doing a beta key giveaway tomorrow. Runs for a week. What's new? What's new with you? Does the building tutorial work now? Because I don't know, honestly, mate. I don't know because I've never done them. I haven't done the building tutorial. At the moment, all I'm doing is industry stuff. This reminds me. Sold some more stuff. That's good. I like it when I sell stuff. only about... How much have I sold? Just under 100k. Not a huge amount, but better than a kick in the chuds. Ah, well, you know what? What a good idea. I have 3 beta keys, definitely, possibly 4. So I've had some donations of beta keys from Lucian and Wilder, been very kind. And that's a gift from the Empire and 2 of the members. Get people on board and playing, which I thought was very generous of them. Somebody else said they were going to give me a key as well. Can't remember who, but no, you do what you want with your key, mate. It is yours. Choose. No, you don't have to. You don't have to give me your key. Bloody hell! Your key is your key. Use it for yourself. Make an alt. Create a miner or something. Don't feel bad, buddy. I don't feel bad about it. Look, I'm nearly home. Look, there's my factory. And there's my ship. Look, should we see what state the ship's in? I'm not kidding you. I crashed from about 700 meters. I flipped it and then it just plummeted to the earth. Oh dear, is that a bit of it sticking up? This doesn't look good, does it? Darren, you're more than welcome to join the Empire, mate. We take all players, particularly new players who are learning how to play. Anyone's welcome. Yeah, so look at that. Q's doing it all. I don't need to say anything. I just need to pick up the remains of my ship, wherever it is. Where is it? Did it bounce? Where is it? Can you still do a recall? Do I? I don't, mate. I don't do any mining. Sodium. So natron, I think, is what makes sodium. I have a contract out with Daphne to bring me that. She hasn't yet, but she says she hasn't forgotten. So there it is. There's my. I'm gonna recall it. So I don't really know a good place. Tier 2, I think I heard. Don't quote me. I think I heard Thades. It was a good place. Definitely Yargo, I think. But there's gankers at Yargo. They need lithium and sodium. Lithium is tier 3, sodium is tier 2, so we could actually just gather sodium here. There'll be somewhere around, but right, forgive me, I can't remember how to do this now. It's F4 constructs and fetch. Here it comes. Oh, still quite far away, but the ord for the military branch. I know that Matter was. Oh, this is really in a bad way. Go on, you. Let's get you home. Look at it. It's knackered. Never trust me with your ship. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, I know, but it's hello Hannah on no, actually that's not Star Citizen concept art. That's actually a screenshot I took in game. I don't know, mate. Look, it's absolutely broken to bits. I equip my repair tool now. Everything's red. Everything's red. Oh. That's sodium. Yeah, that's sodium. Hannah, the screenshot is from Star Citizen, but it's actually it's a photograph of me sat at the helm of my Constellation Aquila in the it's the Outlaw gear that they brought out some time ago, way before Alpha 3, from Grimhex, the armor from Grimhex. So it's Constellation Aquila, and that's in game. So, and taken a long time ago actually. Long time ago. Don McLean said, "Long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile." Am I showing my age now? Yeah, it is old. It is old, but it's great armor. Obviously, I don't have it anymore because. And do you know what? There's a funny story with regards to that armor. Is I actually had a bug. I'm a concierge, like most people are. And I got stuck at Grim Hex. So I had a bug. I had one of those bugs where you're flying along, minding your own business, and suddenly you die. Right? I'm sure you've experienced that. Everyone who's been around in Star Citizen for some time has. I suddenly died, and they respawned at Grim Hex, and I couldn't call a ship, and it took them 4 weeks to fix it. And I sent in a concierge ticket, and they couldn't fix it, so I was stuck at Grim Hex, and yeah, couldn't summon a ship. So while I was there, I bought that armor. True story. True story. I've got to fix this jalopy now. Come on. Come on, come to Daddy. Ah, Daddy hurt you, didn't he? I don't have enough scrap. Oh dear. Oh no, I was searching for crap then. I think I'm going to fix my ship with crap. Star Runner. Ah. I'm an explorer man, so my entire fleet is just explorer ships. In fact, I have all the explorer ships apart from the Carrack. So I have the Endeavour, I have the Herald, which isn't really exploring. I have the 315, the Freelancer DUR, the Constellation Aquila, and then I have the Endeavour, and then I also have all the some of the lower level ships, and I have a Herald, which is my favourite ship of all time. A lot of people who play this game also play Star Citizen. There must be an awful lot of crossover. Come on, repair my rocket brakes. Oh no. You kidding me? Again? Let's see if I can repair it before they kick me out. I mean, it's good that they're working on the server and they're fixing it. I'll tell you what, while the stream's off, I'll have a look at the roadmap and see what we can make of that. Everything's red. Everything is broken. I did bad. Is it a good roleplay game? Yeah, there are role players in the game, and we have a couple of role players in our organisation, which is the Empire. I was talking to a chap in the press, because as a content creator, you get to go into the Discord for the PR for the company. You can come and help repair it if you like, Hannah. I don't mind. It might be done by the time you get here, though, when the server's back up. Is there roleplay? Yeah, so the guy I was talking to today, he was roleplaying in the PR server, which was a bit odd. But his organisation are religious fanatics, and they basically fly around just ganking people and dress it up as cleansing the galaxy of heretics. But he was roleplaying in the PR Discord server, which was just so weird. Mezcon, how you doing, mate? Welcome. Just so you know, the game is about to disappear for 20 minutes. So I'm going to call up a window, bring the roadmap up, and we can have a look at what the future plans are for or we can talk about Star Citizen if you like. Everyone who's in Star Citizen, what be your ships? So Glow Alpha, to answer your question, yes, there are role players. We have a role player in our org who is a hauler, female hauler. I don't feel like I can tell you about her role play. I think you just have to experience it. But she played in Second Life, and yeah, they're going to improve all the trees and the grass and textures and whatnot. Yeah, look, this was this. In case you don't know what I'm doing, I crashed my ship, and literally everything is red. It's completely destroyed. My slight concern is that I might have to try and repair the tank, and the tank's kind of partially hidden. This room's like a sauna again. Oh look, there's one space engine didn't get destroyed. Well, aren't I lucky? And there's a, just so you know, there is a beta key giveaway starting tomorrow, and we're going to run for at least 3 weeks, one beta key giveaway every week. So starting tomorrow, and then 7 days, and the winner of the first one will be announced in 7 days from tomorrow. And then 7 days from tomorrow we'll start giveaway number 2, and just keep it going like that. Side. That's the... I'm not too good with combat ships because I just bought the explorer ships. The Scythe is the... what's the alien race called? Xi'an, is it? Is that a Xi'an ship? Goodness, that took a lot of repairing. Alright, I think the server's about to drop. Yep, here we go. Tis dropped. You gave up on Star Citizen. You backed the game in 2012. You were quite an early backer then. It's only been a source of frustration. Chris Roberts doesn't know what he's doing. He could take a lesson from Novaquark. Well, I actually agree with you there. Chris Roberts is the biggest reason for Star Citizen not progressing into a playable game. Certainly not in the persistent universe. But it's scope creep. He keeps having a great idea, and so the year that we thought he was going to announce that Squadron 42 was available to play, he announced we can have face over IP. Sorry to be blunt, but who gives a shit? We just want to play a game. We don't care about whether... I mean, how many people of the Star Citizen community are going to wet their pants and say, oh, great, I can fly around in my ship and somebody can see a muddled wireframe of my face when they communicate with me in game. Everyone uses Discord anyway. I love the fact, I mean, I don't know how many of you played Empyrean, but I love the fact that this is like Empyrean and that you can try and find my dual universe. Where is it? Content creators kit. Roadmap, there we go. I love the fact that you can make your own things. I make this so it'll fit. Bear with me, I'm going to try and get this on the screen. Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh look, isn't that cool? I can see your face. Cool. Right, that's sucking up a bandwidth, and I'm on Discord anyway, so stuff it. I'm going to try and open a window with the roadmap in. Let's have a look through it. No, it's not going to open. Oh, there we go. And you see that. Oh, okay, hang on. Do that. There we go. There. Humble Dragonfly Pilot. I have dragonflies. I think I have 3. I got 1, and then they offered a package with 2 in, so I thought, oh, well, why not? It was like £27 . 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 £27. 27 I like the Dragonfly though. I like my Ursa Rover as well, but they could do with it being a bit faster. Roadmap. What have we got? Alpha 1. Oh, that's done. That's done. January 2020, we're done. So we're looking at summer 2020, which is where we are now. Empires expand. Exploration. There's my bag. Fast travel. Build your own space highways. Oh, I see. Oh, right. You got the Dragonfly in DU. Sorry, they have a Dragonfly in SC as well, don't they? Pretty sure, but I think they do. Build your own space highways. Fast travel. We haven't got that. Explore alien worlds thanks to new biomes and increased planet diversity. I don't know. I've only been in the beta. I've only been on Elioth and Sanctuary, which is where I do most of my building stuff. Ship Combat version 2. Pirates would want their helmets to have the skull and crossbones on it. Or a soldier PvP or having a bulky and more tanky looking suit. Yeah, Yellow Jacket. That was the first one I got. Somewhere in this roadmap, I'm sure I've seen that they're going to do planet-based PvP, which would be awesome because FPS is definitely my bag and ship combat isn't. Ship Combat version 2. I don't even know if that's landed yet. It's supposed to be summer 2020, early 2021. Early 2021 mission system, which I think we desperately, desperately need. I would that would make contracts with other players much easier, I think. Consolidation, server stability and scaling, global performance and bug fixing. That's the beta, isn't it? That's what we're doing now. Yeah, well, I think as the game progresses and as organisations get bigger and they start to really chuck out some of their manufacturing starts to scale up, I think we're going to see things like that. I mean, I'm not a combat pilot. I like exploring. The game is pretty dangerous for me because I like exploring. I don't like space combat. I'm not very good at it. But yeah, it's things like that. Like pick an asteroid and just build around it and say, right, there's our space station. It's pretty cool. Healers. Medic skill close to what it had in Star Wars Galaxies. That would be cool. Let's see you fight. Oh, that is it. Rumpled tilt skin. Can't I call you Rumpled tilt skin? I don't fight. I'm a trader, not a fighter. I'm a factory man. I'm a grease monkey. If you want 4 S-size containers on a ship for planet-to-planet haul, what engines and wings do I need? I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't got a clue because I don't build ships. But 4 S-size containers. I don't even know if that's possible. What core would it be on? Leroy Jenkins. Leroy Jenkins was me nosediving my ship into the planet. That's about as Leroy Jenkins as I get. Should have actually said. Do you know what really annoyed me is I'd stopped recording the giveaway video, and I was like, right, just Alt Tab, stop recording, went back to the window, and I turned my ship round to go back to my base, and it was plummeting towards the planet, and I pressed Control to brake, and I pressed spacebar and turned nose up, and it just hit. It landed right on my hex. I went into the water, smashed on the bottom of the water, and obviously the ship bounced back up, and I just died. So that was my Leroy. Iron is, well, there you go. Yeah, it depends on what you're hauling. $80 watt. 80 watt. 80 watt. I'm lost. Anyway, stabilization, server stability and scaling, global performance and bug fixing, player onboarding, tutorials, tightening of all features for a comfortable user experience. I assume that's one of the reasons we're having these regular sit down, don't play moments. So I think we're going to see this tweaking go on for at least another month. It is the most annoying thing that has stopped me mining completely, and it's why I take contracts out with other people now to do the mining, because I tried mining for some tier 1 the other night and it took me forever. If you played the alpha, I don't know how many of you in chat played the alpha, but in the alpha, mining was, you could click, turn it on the mining, and it would go chunk, 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 and it would drill. For now it's like chunk, pending operation, pending operation, pending, chunk, pending operation, and you just, it takes 4 times as long to do anything. I just lost the will to live. So, 2021, once we've got all of the servers balanced and they've got all our lovely money for 6 months, what are we going to see in early 2021? So this is our New Year present. Power-ups, manage the production and consumption of energy. Okay, does that mean my factory is going to need a power plant? Because I did think it was a little bit odd that it was just running without any power at the moment. I'm down for that. That gives me something else to do. Player-made market. Oh, baby, yes, please. Yes, please. Really? Josh, you must be one of the chosen few. You must like have like a halo with NQ in the middle of it, like all golden and glowing. And when you get out of bed in the morning and you walk to your computer, there's just gold dust falls all around you. Because that's how rare not having a pending operation is. So we've got introduction of power plants, which I'm okay with because it gives me something else to manage for a factory. Player-made markets, totally okay with that. Become a mogul. Mogul. I'm not sure I want to be a mogul. I'd like to be a tycoon. I'm not sure about being a mogul. JC has blessed me. He has looked upon you and bestowed you with all of his French blessings. He's quite cool. I really like him. I think he's got such a vision. You take him and Chris Roberts, you put them together and you go, like, Chris Roberts had the audacity to say, oh, people should really go and play Dual Universe. It looks like a good game. It's like, yeah, better than Star Citizen at the moment with less development time. I had a feeling they would develop more solar systems that would make the scope of the game so much cooler. I think they're going to. I do think they're going to. There you go. You got a buyer for your blueprint. Leonard, hello, mate. Good evening. Welcome. Good to see you back. There need to be bigger pads at the outposts. Well, yeah. I mean, those places are lag fest for most people, I think. Performance issues during Alpha 3. I straight up could not play because my game crashed. Well, okay. I had more stability in Alpha 3 than I did in Beta. Than I have in Beta. And I say Beta, not Beta, because that's how I say it. Sorry. Yeah, could you imagine? Oh, ironic, am I right? There is a limit to how many guns one person can control, so a large battleship would require multiple crew members. Well, some of the ships in the ship shop, by saying that fast, tell you that they need crews, or you can have crews of 3 or 5. Or right. So this bit is the bit. This is early 2021, or just 2021. This bit for me is interesting because I love the economy. I love the industrial side of it. And setting up my own market, trade centres. We're going to have one in the Empire anyway. So Trade Empire, the clue's in the name. Economic specialisations, trade constructs and blueprints on the market to gain wealth off your creativity or that of other players. Not so much applicable to me because I don't really make constructs. One thing I did think about doing, giving away my trade secrets here, but who cares, is doing factories in a box. So there's a blueprint. Let's say you say, right, I want to churn out, I want a factory that makes refiners. There's your blueprint. You place the blueprint, get all the stuff, and there's your factory, ready made, ready to go. RPG, role-playing, character customization is next year, 2021. When we get pets. Can anyone else smell a cash shop here? pets, character customization. Yeah, where in this does it say cosmetic cash shop? You know it's coming. Would you recommend buying ships from the shop? Indeed. Sorry, I've had a really long day today. Would I recommend buying the ship? I don't know because I haven't bought any yet, but I was going to. I was going to buy the Apex, which is a hauler, space capable hauler without a warp engine, but I think that's 3.2 million, and I have a contract out which is 2.24 million, and I only have 4.4 million, so I can't afford to get that yet. But I have heard what Josh is saying, that they're not great. Certainly, there was one called the Mule, and people were saying when it's full, it can't fly. It's pretty bad. That was a atmospheric flight only ship. It couldn't do space travel. Building is superior. I think, yeah. I mean, shipbuilding's something I haven't touched upon yet because my thing is making factories and trading and making money. That's what I love doing in most MMOs. But the shipbuilding's interesting, and it's something I will be doing at some point. But most people with good ships seem to have made them themselves. There is one other streamer who was very kind and gave me a shout out the other day called Marquee Dragon, and he's an American chap with a really big bushy beard, and he's an Eve player, and he's come to stream Dual Universe for 30 days from the launch of the beta, and he bought the Apex, and I saw him flying it on a stream the other day, and it looks really good. So he streams 8 a.m. to 9 to 5 p.m. I think Eastern time, and he's in an org, and they're doing all kinds of stuff. But yeah, so he's got the Apex, which is bought in the shop, and he thinks it's great. He really likes it. So thank God, pets. You can buy off other players. I didn't know that you could buy ships off other players at the moment. You can't buy blueprints because that's coming in 2021. Pets are planned to be purely cosmetic anyway. Yeah, I think so. What am I selling at the moment on the market to get some money? Most of my stuff isn't being sold. It's funny you should say that, Leonard, and I am going to do a little bit of self-promotion here because I made a video that tells you exactly how I am making my money at the moment, and I posted it 4 hours ago. Shame on you for not watching it. But here we go. I'll post the link. This tells you exactly how, in detail, how I'm making my money at the moment, and I am selling. I started selling fuel. I actually have another concurrent process running alongside the fuel. Server's back up. Cool. I don't think I need to queue, I hate to say. I should have a queue jumper from NovaQuark. Can't say I said that. So that link will tell that's how I'm making money at the moment. That won't be how I'm making money long term. That's how to make millions, small amounts of millions early on. Today I've sold about 120k. Yesterday I sold about 400k. And then some days I'm selling one day I sold 1.7 million in one day because somebody just bought all the fuel that I'd put on the market. And then I had to restock. So I had about 2 or 3 days of downtime because they bought out all of my stock. So I had to go and hurriedly make some more. So, sorry, I'm catching up with chat. What am I selling on the market? There you go. That video will tell you exactly in detail how I do it and what I'm selling and how I sell it, how I find the prices and the markets and stuff like that. You want to make a cheap but good ship? Take the default hover, make it a flight. Yeah, attach 2 hovers and 2 wings. There lots of people done videos about that. 2M atmosphere. Oh. S&M adjusters. Sounds rude. Can fly 800 kilometers an hour with a full cargo. Well, my speeder on Alioth can fly. That was one I got from Alpha 3. It was a blueprint another player gave to me, but I could fly that. That was getting up to 900. I don't even know. I'm in the queue. Thank you, Hannah. I am in the queue. Well, apparently my queue jumper's not working. So. Fuel and ammo are probably the big sellers. Well, here's my take on it. I'm selling things like refiners and things like smelters, and until PvP starts mass scale, nobody's good. Like, if you want to buy 5 refiners because you can't be bothered making them, you go out, you buy 5 refiners, you probably won't need any more. Let's say you buy 10, you don't need any more. You'll probably not buy any more refiners for months until PvP starts and you'll start getting destroyed. But ammo and fuel will always be needed. People will always need ammo and fuel. So my thought process in every MMO is always have at least one income revenue stream which is based on consumables, foods, potions, whatever, ammo. And is local instant sale bad? It depends. Right, yes and no. In some instances, yes. So if I did a local sell for my fuel sales, I would make very little profit. But if I sell a refiner, I can actually, it's bizarre, but I can sell a refiner in a local instant sell sometimes for more than I would do on a sell order. So I can actually fulfill a buy order and make more money than I would do if I wanted to shift quickly. Everything you look at, and I can't show you because I'm not in the game, but everything you look at, press J, just look at the districts. So sort it by location and look at the prices and see what the prices are like at each location. And then if you find a location where the prices are quite high, you can go in and say, well, I'm going to put that in and I'm going to just undercut the highest prices. You might even go in at like 10, 15% lower. The chances are that'll sell quickly. But before you do that, just have a look at the buy orders, because you might find that the buy orders are going to meet you at that 15% drop. And if you're prepared to sell at that price to get the money in, sell it. Last night, refiners were selling for, I think the cheapest one I saw last night was 74k. And then when I made the video this afternoon, so last night they were selling for 74k. When I looked this morning, they were at 59k, and then they've gone back up to 70k. So somebody's come in, made a refiner and said, I want to get my money quick, I'm going to put it on for 59k. That's sold, and the market price has shifted back to that 70k again. What does happen is people pull the prices down. So if I go on and say I'm going to put it at 10 to 15% lower, people tend to go, well, I want to sell quickly, so I'm going to put it cheaper than that. What I will do is, normally, like, I don't know if I've got time to show you this, but in the video that I made, if you watch that, there's a spreadsheet and you can see how I calculate how much margin I'm going to make on the sale, and therefore it helps me decide whether I'm prepared to take the hit on the sale price. I can't tell you. I love economy. When I played Star Wars Galaxies, I formed a guild called the Galactic Imperium Scouts, and we were a group of rangers. Basically, I sold this big deal. It was a lot of smoke and mirrors, and I basically said to all the chefs, all the people on the server who were buying ranger goods, give me a contract, I guarantee I'll fulfill it, and the price will be based on the quality of the the price won't be based on the quality of the resource, it will be based on the ease of acquisition. So I think I had nearly everybody on the server in that guild, and one of the guys who was a chef, I'm not going to name him in case you know him, but he was like the most popular chef on the server. He made a lot of money, and he basically accused me of creating a monopoly because he and I fell out on the forum, so I refused to sell to him. I just said, no, not going to sell to you, and he was struggling to find any rangers that weren't fulfilling the contracts that I was winning. So he started wetting the forums and accused me of monopolising the market for creature resources, and he got quite angry with me. But then I said to him, look, I will sell it to you. Okay, I will sell it to you, but I'm going to charge you 30% more than all your competition. And he went crazy. So, you know, that's why when we had a conversation today about griefers, and I've put in a request to NovaQuark, and I've said, right, players who are haulers and players who are manufacturers and traders who don't invest in any combat skills, they're easy prey, right? They're easy prey for people who go in a fully armed combat ship and just gank you if you're flying a hauler. So I've said what I want to see in game, because this is a player-based economy, I want to see trade sanctions. So I want to say, okay, if I've got my own trade center and this particular organization has ganked me, I want to be able to say, I'm going to put you on sanctions for a month or forever or whatever, and refuse to sell them. So if you do get to the point where you're monopolizing the market, they're going to have to scavenge and steal. Because, you know, anyway, I mean, that, yeah, I would love to see trade sanctions in an MMO, because I just think it would make the whole economic dynamic just fabulous. And so imagine that somebody's ganked me. Hey, Starry. Yeah, somebody's ganked me, so I'm going to put trade sanctions on them. I can't go in a combat ship because I'm a lover, not a fighter. So I'm just going to whack them with a trade ban and let them suffer for a bit. And if you get to control any market in the game, which I'm really hoping I get to, I think it's unlikely, but if you can get to control a market, it then forces. So somebody said to me, well, all they need to do is go and create an alt account, and then they can buy from you, or buy from, you know, wherever they're banned from. And I said, well, that's great. That's $6.99 a month that they've got to pay because they want to gank people. And, you know, if they get caught out and they find out that that's their account, then they've got to do another one. So it's just kind of, the way I describe it is, it's combat for the non-combat characters. You're going to, you know, let's compete. If you're going to compete with me in space on an uneven, playing field, then I will have my playing field and my advantage, and that is to trade ban you. Anyway, I got off my soapbox, but I just think that would be a brilliant idea. Trade wars. Imagine having trade wars in an MMO. That is about one of the coolest things, I think, ever. And I'll be honest, I've asked for it in numerous other MMOs that I played, and even just the ability to say, I have a vendor here, I'm going to ban anyone from this organisation from using that vendor for a month or 2 months. People say, oh, it'd be too difficult to implement. I'm like, oh, really? Because in Star Wars Galaxies, which is, you know, how old's that game now? 14, 15 years old? Yeah. Yeah. Mission accomplished. Trade wars. But I mean, you're talking about in the real world. You've got Donald Trump putting trade sanctions onto China, and China, who are, you know, communists, who are using capitalism as a means for funding communism. And it's like, do you know what? It's going on in the real world. Surely we can recreate that in a game. I really did do a number on this, didn't I? Is there a coordinate system in the game? Yes, there is, Hannah. Sorry, I missed that question. So, give me 1 second. The coordinate system doesn't work very well for me. I think it's still a bit glitched. But when you call up your map, this is the planet that I'm on, and this, if everyone wants to visit me, is my base on Sanctuary. That is District 7. That's District 4, and I'm on this lake between. Come say hi. So the coordinate system is this down here, and you can cut and paste that. So you can clear the current destination, and you can create a bookmark. You can right click, bookmark location. But if somebody cuts and pastes a bookmark into the clipboard, so if I copy and paste, no, I don't do it. Set as destination, there you go. So you've got create a bookmark. You can copy that to the clipboard, but when I do that and paste it into the game as a location from, say, chat, all it does is it defaults to the location where I'm stood now, so it doesn't work that well. Power move. But let's be honest, that's what trade is all about, because war can't happen without the trade. You can't fight a war without weapons, without fuel, without ammo. It reminds me of that in one of the newer Star Wars films when they're on that ship, and he says these are the good guys, these are the bad guys, and he's on a weapons or ship manufacturer's ship, and he goes through the computer and it shows him as I got everything. Anyone see any red and yellow there? Oh, no, show with it. I haven't got the tool equipped. I haven't tried, Leonard. I haven't tried. I got so frustrated with it that I gave up. Now let's see if this has done what I needed it to. Has it? Have you done it? Have you done it? No, something's going wrong. Right, sorry chaps, I'm going to have to you can make the trip. It's not that far. Transfer unit is missing. Basic robotic arms. They were supposed to be in production. From here. No, from here? No, from here. One of them was supposed to be doing it. Output storage capacity. Why have I got carbon in there? Don't. This is all rather silly. Stop that. But this must be making the robotic arms then. Yeah, there we go. Missing input ingredients. Silumin, which is coming from this one. Maintaining 700. There's that. Oh, this is my automated process, which apparently has stopped working because one of the containers was full. He goes through the computer and it shows all the different ships that are being manufactured by the people of the the ship that they stole. How's my fuel going? Oh, I might have to go make a sale. Copper. Copper, right. What else have I got? Calcium. Calcium it is then. Make some more fuelage. Right, I'm going to have to do an end-to-end. Yeah, it's TIE fighters and X-Wings, that's it. Yeah, so they've got Rebel and Imperial ships in the computer. I'm glad somebody knew what I was talking about. I'm very tired. I'm not multitasking very well today. Chromium. That can go to the linked container. That can go to... I'm trying to free up some space at the moment. And that's why I'm making these... my brain is like mush tonight. I'm making transfer units. And I hope they have some storage in them, because I've not used one yet, so... what am I doing? I'm moving the chromium to there. It's getting full. A rip-off Cutlass Black? Why not? Did you see the ship that I'm planning to make using the holo projector? Show you. It's cool. In fact, see if you can tell me what it is and where it's from. Assuming that I don't leave the name on the screen. This is the ship that I will be making. Ah, you spoilt me. You spoilt it. Yeah, it's the Cylon Raider. Have I mentioned it once or twice then, have I? I love it. It's so cool. Who wouldn't want that bad boy? Really? Who would not want that? One more day and then you can play all weekend. Imalostol. I love trying to pronounce these names. Imalostol. No, I give up. Can't do it. It's a fighter. You never watched Battlestar before? If you watch Battlestar, I can't stream it because I'll get into trouble with copyright, but the Cylon Raiders were like single pilot fighter ships, kind of like the TIE fighter of Battlestar Galactica. Yeah, how big is it? Gosh, I would guess, like, if I tried to remember back to Battlestar Galactica, I would say it's probably about 20 meters long from the tip there to the tail. And the pilot sits in there, probably a bit less than 20 meters actually, maybe 20 meters, something like that. I'm a lost soul. I'm really slow tonight. I am sorry. There you go, Cylon Raider. Clearly, I've mentioned it once or twice before, eh, Josh? So, I keep banging on about it. But there is an element in the game you can use, which I wanted to make, but I couldn't afford it. It's an element, it's furniture, it's high-tech, and it is this virtual projector, right? This virtual projector, right, which costs... I worked it out to be nearly 1.2 million quanta to get all of this, to buy all of these components. Now, I've made a lot of these, but some of these use, like, fluorine, which is so ridiculously expensive. But what the virtual scaffolding projector does is you take a 3D model off the internet, OBJ file, and you put that on and I don't know which folder yet because I haven't been able to test it, but you put it on your computer and then you load that OBJ file into the game via this virtual projector, and what it does is it puts a wireframe of that model into the game for you to shape voxels. So it's like a tracing something with tracing paper, but you're filling it. And I've got one of the Cylon Raider. I've got a 3D model OBJ file of the Cylon Raider. So I was itching to get that. Tyson, you're absolutely right. Yeah, that's true. But the humans modified it and put a pilot in it. But you're absolutely right. There was no pilot in it. It was an entity in its own right. I'm going to have to watch Battlestar again, aren't I? I've forgotten what I was doing now. Crafting stuff. Fuel, more fuel. Give me more fuel. The chromium was... Which one's the chromium? That one. Stop that, and we shall apply that, and we shall just go straight for run. Make as much as we can. I'm going to need to top up. I am a little bit disappointed after doing that video. I think I streamed 2 nights ago, and I put nearly 1.8 million. So I've sold 400k in 2 days, which is actually lower. And I keep checking the market. And I keep checking the market where I'm selling at the moment, which is District 4. So what I do is I sort by district and I'll scroll down and look at the prices and just see what the spread's like. Because I think most people just go, right, what's the cheapest price per unit? And you go there and you see these ridiculous sale prices. And you think, well, I'm never gonna compete with that. The District 4 marketplace. Donato's Pizza. See you later, Mezcon. Thank you for joining. Freelance 3D modeler. Oh yeah, please, Hannah. I would love some help. I would love some help. I mean, I can't actually afford to make that projector in the game yet, but yeah. There There was a guy who was on the stream actually and playing in our organisation, and he was a 3D modeler as well, but he's disappeared. I haven't seen him for a few days. Adam, yeah. I don't know how to do voxel shaping at all. It's not my thing. See, I'm British. When somebody says they're pissed, that means they're drunk. So I read that and go, you were drunk when they cancelled it? Why is that relevant? Well, I don't even remember making this smelter, but let's place it. That's funny. How many smelters have I got now? Holy moly. I don't even remember making it. When did I make this smelter belter? And I don't think I can connect it up, I think. Oh no, I can. That's connected. Oh, that is connected. Can I connect it to this? Oh, I can! Well, I think I told you this the other night if you were on the stream, but my wife and I, who, by the way, are celebrating our anniversary tomorrow. 7 years ago tomorrow, we got married at the same exactly the same location and spot where Darth Vader, where Anakin Skywalker and Padme got married. And never get bored of telling people that. Right, how many smelters now? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many metal workers? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 electronics factories. And I just want to... The only reason I'm making this is to test it. I want to see what these transfer units do. So is he making robot stuff yet? No. What are we missing? Cinnamon. I'm going to increase that, I think. I like using the maintain function as well because actually I might keep that even higher. Let's put it at 1,000. Let's go back a bit. So I'm getting lost now in my own process. I get confused. So we have another smelter here, and you know what they say? The one who smelt it dealt it. Sorry, couldn't help myself. Couldn't help myself. Use the transfer to connect one input to 10 outputs. So you don't use up all of the outputs of your input bot. Right, got you. Okay, I understand what you think. So 10 outputs. So basically I can have I can put a transfer unit here and just go connect, 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 connect to everything. Transfer to connect one input to 10 outputs. Well, can I have multiple inputs as well then? Like this? Because I've got... If I put a transfer unit here instead of that, could I still have these 4 smelters going into that one box? It's... I'll find a picture for you. It's called Villa del Balbianello, and it's Lake Como in Italia, and it's gorgeous, and it's where Darth Vader got married. View image, there we go. There it is. That's where me and Mrs. Waz got married, right on the lake. Darth Vader got married. Just see where that tree, that big tree is there? Just down these steps and round there is where Darth Vader got married. My wife and I got married in there. Transfer unit can only take one type of item. Right, I'm confused. I'll just do what I always do, which is stick it in the game, manufacture it, and see how I get on. 1 input to 10 outputs. Oh, okay, hang on a minute then. Okay, so I could effectively say this is making that alloy. So I could pump that out to the transfer unit here and then say, okay, deliver that to there, to there, to there. Can you put it straight into factories as well? A transfer unit for coal can only... oh dear. Give me 2 seconds. See if I can find a picture of me and Mrs. Was. She'll kill me. She didn't like me putting my pictures up here. Photos and videos. Go on Facebook now. Passbook. Photos. Multiple inputs and 1 output. I am confused, and it doesn't take much. That's our wedding pictures. Huh. All the ones that have stood there in black and white. Doopy doopy doo. 7 years ago. There you go. That's a nice big jaw. I'm trying to get it on the screen. There you go. 7 years ago. Me and Mrs. Was. Blimey, 7 years. Don't know how she's put up with me for that long, if I'm honest. Any rolled up. I should get back to what I'm doing. So, what am I doing? Right, I'm making fuel. I'm making fuel. So, does that stop now as well? Missing ingredients. I'm going to have to go and get some more tier 2, I think. I've got coal. Now, let's filter this by material. Boom, 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 boom. Transfer unit can't go directly into a factory. Okay. Yeah, the Apex is just a cargo. I mean, that's all I wanted. The moon shuttle, is it? Is that what it is? Yeah, I never noticed that before. Oh, I thought in Alpha you only had 5. Hello, Johnzel. How you doing? Hello. Hello. I need a drink. I'm parched. What's the difference between that? X1, X2, and... Okay, there's no difference in the fuel. The fuel's all absolutely identical. I've got fuel in here as well. I have got fuel coming out of my eyes. I should go and sell some more. There's no difference in the fuel. It's just the tier 2 resources that are needed to make it. So natron, for example, or natron, however you pronounce it, makes X2 fuel. There's no different. There's no stats on it. I was talking to somebody on, excuse me, on YouTube earlier, and we were saying that they've missed a trick with the chemical side of this, because there's so much biochemistry that they could include in here. You know, they could make lubricants and oils and all kinds of stuff. Jonesy. Jonesy. Got you. I remember that. And I say I remember that with a certain sense of fear and trepidation because I have a terrible memory, but I make all of them, mate. I make all of them. So in here I've got X3, X2, X4. It doesn't matter, just sell it. And if you look at that X4 fuel now, so at the market rate I'm selling it, I mean this has all been made from hand sampled stuff. I mean this here is 941,850 quanta. That's what that's worth on District 4 market at the moment. The problem is it sells slowly because people buy it in small bits. People buy 100 litres at a time sometimes, but it sells, you know, and it's a trickle income. But even 100 litres, you know, a couple of times a day, it's nearly 100k. But I think something's happening with the fuel sales because they are starting to slow down. No, it can't be mixed in a tank. You can only have one type. So I just manufacture all. What was I looking for? I was looking to see if I had any more hematite, bauxite, malachite, limestone. I could make some of that. Oh, there we go, sodium. So let's get one of these making sodium. You'll do, as soon as you're doing nothing else. Lazy bar steward. Stop that. Go for... Oh, wrong one. What am I looking at? It's pure, isn't it? Uncommon. Sodium. That's the one. Maintain 300. Yep. And then let's kick this into making... And that starts to churn stuff out. What am I doing? Fuels. And it's space fuels. Does anybody here sell atmospheric fuels? I just... Oh, excuse me. Phone's going. That's a weird ringtone. And my wife's got it. Bless her. Puts up with a lot with me, doesn't she? Right. Sodium. And... apply. That's right, isn't it? I'm just going to run that. The only reason I use maintain is so I don't fill these things up. I use maintain because otherwise it'll just fill that up and I might want to use the space for something else. That's doing nothing, but I need it to continue to make. I might increase that a bit actually. Increase that to 300. Actually, I'm going to increase it to 400. What type of static core is that? This is an M. And this, but I've made a bit of a boo-boo because I put it on the ground. So if you imagine, I can actually go twice the height of that if I wanted to. But what I like about this at the moment is when I'm making the videos about how to lay out your factory, I could do with a bit more height. But I like to do this so you can kind of get a visual representation of the flow, and I can kind of talk through it. So I like to keep it. I don't want to start building floors up on it just yet, because if I do that, then it'll start to distract from being able to look at this and say, okay, those are the linkages. Take one output from your steel box and go to a transfer unit, and go from the transfer unit to the input boxes of 10 other machines that use steel. I've got you. And I'll be honest, it sounds very much to me like they've just thrown that in there, because why not just put the outputs on a box? Why force you to have a transfer unit? One steel linked to 10 other machines. I mean, I guess in some ways that's good, because I can put steel straight into that, and that. But essentially that's what I'm doing now, because I've got, I think that one's making the steel. I think that one's making steel. Yeah, that's making steel. And that's going into there, and that's them linking to all the metal workers. Actually, no, I tell a lie. Where's the input for this one? Where's that coming from? Oh, that's coming from over here because I was inputting the basic components to make the robotic arms. Yeah, the basic components. So I just fudged that a bit, but I tried to get this to go into there and it ran out of spaces. You can place them mid-air to prevent abasement. Oh. Yes, you can make static constructs in the sea. We have a city that's over a lake at the moment. Which reminds me, I haven't been and grabbed my place. I can't go where I'm streaming. When I'm streaming, I can't go to the city because it'll give away the location. Limestone. Right, let's have one of these running. That, and we'll do maintenance there. That's 400. That'll start. It's doing aluminium, which is going into here. It's only maintaining 200, so I'm going to increase that a bit. I think that's probably holding back the process. It's about 500. There we go. I'm going to need a bigger container, I think. Need an M. A short hello from Germany. Thank you, mate. I really appreciate that. Genuinely, really appreciate it. Because I love doing this, and at the moment I'm furloughed, so I've got the time to do it. And I just I pick up my phone in the morning when I wake up, and I look, and I got a comment, and somebody says, "Wow, thanks. That's really good. It's helped me set up my factory," and I just get a little tingly feeling from it, and I'm like, "That's so cool." That somebody on the other side of the planet, like somebody from New Zealand's posted and said, "That's really cool. Thanks. It's helped me a lot." And I'm like, "Oh my god, that guy on the other side of the planet's watched me in my little office in Cheshire." So I get a real buzz from it. So thank you. I can't hear that enough. But my wife did say to me when I was saying to my wife the other night, I was saying, "Look at these comments here. They're so nice. They're so kind." And she said, "You do remember you've got to get your head through that door." Okay. So for I'll tell you what I did do, and so you'll understand why I ended up doing what I'm doing now. I worked for a massive corporate multinational consultancy you might have heard of. It used to be called Anderson Consulting, and then they changed the name to Accenture. And I worked there for quite a long time. And then I went around working for a number of different organisations in sort of leadership roles, and was desperately unhappy. Didn't enjoy what I was doing, and because I went from Accenture to these other companies, I kind of commanded a fairly high salary. So every time, I maybe one day I'll play you my. I had a redundancy interview where I tore them to pieces, and I presented their figures back. Oh, I just realised something. I need to switch that off. I presented their figures on my performance back to them, and I said, against this backdrop, explain to me why I'm the person that's being made redundant and yet other people in my region aren't. Anyway, long story short, I went through redundancy a couple of times. I went through a couple of settlement agreements where I got payouts. Because they take me in, rather than pay me a consultancy rate, they take me in as a full-time employee. They keep me for a year to 2 years. I'd set up their processes for outsourcing and managed services, and then they'd get shut of me because I was too expensive. So they had the operation up and running, they brought people in, I'd train them how to use it, and then they got rid of me. And they saved themselves a consultancy rate, which would have been pretty high. And I just had enough of the lifestyle, living out of a suitcase, travelling, and I've always said I wanted to be my own boss. So when that happened to me in 2016, my wife said to me, "Why don't you just start your own business, do something different, do something completely different?" And I had a lot of money in the bank at the time, so I got my drone pilot's license. You're going to be sorry you asked this question. I got my drone pilot's license to do commercial work, and I landed a contract, or I was on the cusp of landing a contract with a big construction company to do site surveys and reports. kind of getting into the real nitty-gritty of using drones in practical applications. Started talking to agronomists, who are people who look at crop health. We live in a very rural area, so there's a lot of agronomy around here, and agriculture is a big industry. Using drones to fly over and measure crop health. So I was getting into all this technical stuff, really enjoyed it. And then the contract with the construction company didn't happen because they set up this in-house, and then all of the customers that I sort of won over started to realise they could get the drone license at really low cost and do it themselves. So I sat there looking at this business thinking it's not going to fly. So and I've been a photographer for a long time, and I just started to introduce photography to the business. So I've got two brands. One is my own brand name for photography, and then the other is a company name. I'll give you my Instagram, actually. You can have a look at some of my work. So I've ended up being a photographer, and I do both corporate and private work. So I do things like events, product photography. Oh, no, I don't want that. There you go. That's my Insta for my photography business. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying the game, Bayer. Bayer Bodo? I love trying to pronounce these names. I'm loving it. I really love it. I could spend hours just thinking. It's like the virtual equivalent of a potting shed for me. So that picture of the Josh, thank you for joining. I'll see you again. That picture of the little girl is one of my favourites. I took that in a pub in Rochdale at a christening. She just turned around and looked at me and I went, click, with the flash on. Got ya. Gosh, I haven't posted any business stuff for a while. It's all pictures of my dog. But, Jonesy, it gets even better. When I first left school, I was a fireman. I've been all round the place. I'm just like, got ants in my pants, as my mum would say. Right, what am I doing? All three of those are running now, aren't they? No, that one's not running. Why are you not running? There's 500 in here, maybe? Yeah, there's 500. So... I got a follower on Instagram, thank you, whoever that was. I won't say your name. And another one. Ah, thanks, guys. I wasn't putting it up there for you to follow me. I was just putting it up there to show you my work. And another follower. Gosh. You're too kind. And I almost feel guilty that you might have to watch me go mining. So, that's missing input ingredients of what? Iron. No, actually, can I just put a link straight in from there to there? Yeah, I can. There we go. Ah! This will solve a few problems. I don't really post on Instagram that often, but Leonard, I come and have a nose at all your photos now as well. Should I do a sales run? I can't be bothered. I've still got stuff on the market. I might actually have to drop the price, you know, to start that shifting. Maybe like 180. Oh no. Thank you guys for... my career history is quite bizarre. I'm like a magpie a little bit, but Eve meets Space Engineers with some Star Citizen mixed in. Yeah, I would agree, and a bit of Satisfactory as well. Thank you, I appreciate that, Jonesy. Let's play Dally. Let's open my video on making millions in a saw and... Ah, thank you. Yeah, I did that today actually. I made it this afternoon. And just so you get, just in case you guys don't know, I'm doing a beta key giveaway video tomorrow. I'm doing one beta key giveaway every week for at least 3 weeks, probably 4. The first one is tomorrow, so if you have any friends who aren't playing, or if you just want a second account, then keep your eyes peeled for that. I am also a NovaQuark, what they call affiliate partner, so they've given me a link, and if anyone uses that link to buy the subscription, it's exactly the same price. I get a kickback. It's not much, but it helps. So if anyone's thinking of starting to play, or they want to support me doing this while I'm furloughed, I mean, I'd like to do this for full time, but I think it's a pipe dream. You don't get much money from YouTube at all, but I enjoy it. Doesn't feel like working. Feels like playing. I'm playing. Right, what am I going to do? Right, what's running, what's not running? You're not running. What can you make me? No, see, Marky's really good. I like Marky because I went to his stream and he saw me in the PR Discord, and I just went in and said hello. And on his stream, bless him, he went, "Guys, go and follow Wasmatic. His stream's really good. His content's really good." He said, "Put your link in the chat." So I put my link in the chat and I said, "Oh, thanks, mate. Really appreciate it." And then he had one of his moderators, and every like 3 or 4 minutes, they kept putting my YouTube channel link into their chat, and I was like, do you know what? You can't ask for more than that. That's why I gave him a shout out at the start of this stream. So like, thank you. He's a really nice guy, somebody I can get on with. You get, I mean, I always have a look at other streamers and try and judge their sort of character, because I think you've got people who kind of do it and they get a real buzz from it. From like, for me, it's when people say, oh, I love it. Somebody said to me today that they watched my video about one of the factories that I put together, and they said they watched it and they followed it step by step to build their factory, and I was like, that is so cool. You know, it's just, and then I go through like the stats on YouTube and I look at it and I'm like, somebody from Trinidad and Tobago is watching my video. You know, or Argentina or somewhere, and I'm like, it's just crazy. It just blows my mind. It really does. Oh, has he? Oh, bless him. He's such a nice guy. He really is. Hey, who's this? Who's this? We got Pulsar 97. I don't know who you are. Hello. Are you in chat? Yay! Yeah, you can't go this high though, can you? Do I restream? Yeah, I restream. So I use I stream to Facebook and Twitch. Mr. Worldwide. I stream to Facebook and Twitch, so it's twitch.tv/Wasmatic and it's facebook.com/Wasmatic. So I restream to those 3 outlets, and the thing that I haven't done and I can't work out with restream is doing the chat bots. Hey, well, you should see me streaming on Twitch as well. I only stream, so the schedule is I stream Tuesdays, Thursdays and Sundays, and usually from about 8 PM UK time for 3 or 4 hours, and then I try and put out a content video, like a VOD, as I think the popular phrase is now, and I try and put out one of those every... Where'd that person go? There they are. I try and put one of those out every day. Wholesome. Where'd that... Is this my neighbour? Am I going into there to... Oh yeah, it's my neighbour, I think. I got a new neighbour. Mr. Pulsar 97. Please tell me it's somebody in chat. That would be so cool. Shine a light in his face. Hello. Oh, he's busy. He's doing stuff. Should I message him and tell him he's on a stream? You've never played an MMO? You play Star Citizen though, because that's an MMO. Should I do some Star Citizen one night, do you think? Would that be of any interest? Just a ship show. Minus the Endeavour. If I can remember how to fly it. Gosh. Yeah, it really is. It really is. I think it deserves more players than it's got now, without a shadow of a doubt. That's a shame. I did a giveaway on Star Citizen a few years ago where I gave away an account with a ship. Well, I gave away the ship. Let's have the account. I'm getting nothing done, but we're having a good chinwag here. Let me... Right, I'm going to start tracking back again. So, I need robot arms, and I have none. This guy is making the robot arms, and he has no silamin. The reason he has no silamin is because he's pointed at the wrong container. That's why. Can I take any from here? Yeah, go on, I'll just take that. I'll do it manually. What a shame. There. So that should be started now. There we go, he started. I made it. Everything you see here I've made myself. Every single thing I've made myself. From the voxels to the core. Everything. Done it myself. And that's not me bragging. I wanted to do it. I wanted to go through the process of... I didn't want to go in and say, right, I need all these factory units. I'm just going to buy them and start making stuff. I wanted to go through the process. So one of the videos I put up was, it talks about how I went from handcrafting in my nanopack. I think it's called from mining to refining or something like that. Somebody would build a... I just want my Cylon Raider. That's all I want. But I think if you make everything yourself, then that's how you learn about the game. You kind of learn. You get to know. I mean, I've got a terrible memory, but you kind of gets embedded in your brain when you kind of do it yourself. That said, I mean, I'm getting a little bit confused with my own process here now. How many robotic arms does that need? Just one. So this should be enough. And that's got 24 minutes. So while that's doing that, I'm going to go and do some more mining and we can have a chinwag. Do you know, that's interesting, Randall, because I actually found this too dark. I actually wanted it a slightly lighter wood. This was the aged brown pattern wood 4, and I didn't realise how dark it was. How do you start learning about building ships? I think the tutorial will take you through that, but if not, you basically... there must be some videos out there of shipbuilding and how to do it. But basically, you just need a dynamic core. But I'm not the person to ask about shipbuilding. Ah, Purple Smurf, thank you. That's really good. And kind of cool. I get a buzz off that. So here's my idea, guys, and you can tell me what you think. Like, it was prompted when I was looking at the roadmap and the blueprints in the roadmap, like selling and trading blueprints. And I might have mentioned this before, so forgive me if I did. What about a factory in a bag, factory in a box, or whatever you call it, where you make a factory like that over there, and then you just say, right, I'm going to put that in a neat little box and a blueprint, and somebody can buy it, and then you can buy it at the end. There you go. There's your factory design to make X, Y, Z. But don't worry about it, mate. You got to get that mining done. I'll be streaming again on Sunday anyway, and there'll be another video tomorrow for beta giveaway. Kind of nervous about, because YouTube have so many rules about giveaways. They have so many rules about modular factories, factory in a bag. We could call it. We could make up. We could all club together and make a company called Factory in a Bag. Industrial baggage. No, I'm out. What else have I got? Canned goods. No. No, you can't, Hannah. You can't put a factory in a ship, apparently. Somebody asked that question the other night. Only on the static cores. Unfortunately. Yeah. So. Beta giveaway tomorrow. Anniversary tomorrow. We're taking the dog for a walk to celebrate. Well, when you say I'm only good at mining, do you mean I've only done mining? Because all of this stuff isn't. This is. It's a lot of time to get to this point, but it's good fun. Boringness, isn't it? Oops, repops. Sounds like a cat. Somebody did have the idea of having a mobile factory. Oh, you want to be a space pirate? You want to be a ganker? Oh, that means we can't be friends. Well, Toby, do you know what? Don't underestimate the power of good mining, because I'm rubbish at mining, as my streams have shown. When you buy a ship at District 3, how does this work exactly? I'll get the blueprint. Yep, so I don't know, because I haven't bought yet myself, but as I understand it, you buy the blueprint, and depending on the ship that you buy, you might need to have a container outside on the platform linked to a core, and then when you buy the blueprint, you get the materials. You have to put them in, because sometimes I tried to buy the Apex, and it was too big for my inventory. Oh, I didn't link. But yeah, you just go in and buy it. It gives you the blueprint and the resources, and then I think somebody said you get another copy of the blueprint as well again. I think. See, Space Engineers I never played. I played Empyrean, I played Satisfactory, and I kind of and I never played Astroneers either. And people tell me that, oh, if you like this game, you'll love Astroneers, you'll love Space Engineers, but well, I only know 2 people now who have found supernodes. That's you and Wilder. Those are the only 2 people I know that have found them. I know I haven't. I can't even find a normal node. And buy a token. This gives you ownership of the construct and the work. God, I'm thirsty again. I had kebab for my tea. Sorry, tea. Tea is a very northern expression for dinner. I can see Twitch chat today battling. It's working. There you go. Oh, I can't spell. That's me. Yay! Welcome to the org, by the way. I noticed you joined the other day. How do you tell a supernode from a normal one? Forgive me for being flippant, but a supernode is absolutely enormous. And a normal one's not. I don't know. I've never found one. No, I'm okay, I think. Sanctuary seems to be a relatively safe zone from lag and stuff. I think Alioth is a cursed planet at the moment. Not tried mining. I just need some more tier 2, I think. You'll know when you find one. Yes. Ooh. Yay, John Z. Oh, I've got 2. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that one. Yay, I got friends. I got friends. Thank you, Jonesy. Ah, see, thank you, Bayer Bodo. There's that's very kind of you to say so, but I can talk about a good mining job, but I can't do it. And if you were watching, if you'd have been unlucky enough to be on my stream, I think last Sunday, you will have seen that I'm pretty poor at mining. How do you join? Are you looking to join the org, Hannah, or the game? If you're looking to join the org, I will show you. Press F3. Go to the search function and search for Empire. Empire. Press return, and we're the big one. Where are we? There we go. 1,331 members. I think we're the biggest in the game. Yeah, the biggest in the game. And you click on the Empire and you just make an application. You just write in there, say, saw your org in Wasmatic stream, would love to join. It will either be myself or one of the other government members who will onboard you. And then once you've been accepted in the game, then we'll accept you into the main Discord server. And job done, that's it. Yeah, that's all you need to do. If you mention that you've come from this stream, then people will know. Well, they know that they trust me, I think. So I'll talk about the Empire for a bit, because anyone is welcome to put in an application and join. There are a few stipulations. You can't be a member of any other organisation. You can be a member of a corporation. You can form your own corporation within the organisation. So if you wanted to be like an economic entity within the Empire, then that's what you do. And there are... You can just be a citizen. You can just join and be protected by the Empire and part of a big organisation and enjoy just being like being in a guild, or you can actually take an active part in the Empire. There are 3 career paths, and oh, wonderful! Thank you. Let me just I'll just flag it up in 2 seconds. Right, I'm just telling them to keep an eye out. Right. Sorry, I've taken a look at... Okay, right. So, career options in the Empire. There are 3 main ones. None of them involve piracy, I'm afraid, Hannah. So you're out of luck there. We are against pirates. I'm not going to say we're the defenders, but we'll certainly take pleasure in hunting them down. So, career paths. You can do nothing and just be a citizen. You get a place in the city, which is... as yet, my Discord. 2 seconds, I'll drop a link. Yeah. I thought I'd created a permanent link, but the invite link expires in 1 day. I don't want it to expire. Expire never. Max number of uses, no limit. Yeah. Generate a link. I'll put it on the screen if you're happy to share it with everyone. Okay, so career options. Sorry, I will finish that sentence. Career options. Number 1, join the industrial side of the organisation, which is called ORD. If you asked me what that stands for, I couldn't tell you. Pending operation. There is also the military, which is well funded and well supplied by ORD. So our ammo factory is in a crash. Looks like it's bugged out. So ORD are basically manufactured. We have just a crazy industrial plant being built, and ammo factory and whatnot. And then, so you can be in ORD, you can be in the military. Ordnance program. Thank you, Toby. You can tell I'm rubbish at multitasking. Ordnance program. There you go. And then you have the government, of which I am in the government. So we do all the talking and the administration, and the government has a number of divisions within it, and they do various things, and I can't disclose what. But yeah, we undertake things from finance and diplomacy, alliances, things like that. The government with the talkers. That's why I'm in it. Give it some of that. Right. Are you happy for me to share these pictures on the stream that you've DM'd to me? And if you like, you can talk us through them. How? Yeah, cool. All right, I will. I've got the DMs. How would you get involved in government? I've started at quite a low level, so I'm a coordinator. So I do fairly administrative tasks at the moment. So I will get involved in onboarding players. I will get involved in welcoming people, asking them what careers they're interested in, helping them get into the Discord channel, where and basically onboarding. Right. This the ship. You say this is a ship? Right. Okay. Let me open this in the browser. I'm going to open these one at a time, and you can talk us through them, if you like. There we go. Get that. Better? Not better? There we go. No talking required. Space brick. I love it. Good night, mate. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us, mate. It's good to have you on board. I love these streams. They're so funny. No talking required. Space brick. That has made me laugh. Right. Let's have a look at the other pics then. What have we got here? This one. I like that. I really like that. Is that are those luminous voxels? Let's go back to that one. Open space for cargo. These lights. How do you do that? Right, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to let you talk through that. I'm going to go and grab a drink very quickly. I will be back. Back. Inset luminous lights. I don't even know how to make those. That's the front. Bridge in the centre. That bit. There. You press insert, Jonesy. Left area on the rear. Open parts on the sides for more engines. Probably space engines. Got words. I take it it's a cargo ship then. Where's the other picture of it? Because this will show the engines. I like it. I need something like that that does the heavy lifting for me. I definitely need a big hauler. I mean, at the moment, I can barely carry much fuel to the market. Actually, I don't know what my training's looking like now. 20 hours. Chemical industry efficiency 5. Can you believe it? That's taken like 5 days or something silly like that. Silicon pure productivity, aluminium. I don't actually want those. I'm going to put that up there. So I'm going to put that in front of it. That in front of it. I'm just going to try and boost the fuel manufacturing a bit. Chemical industry efficiency handling 5. 2 days for that one. Yeah, I'll bet. I'm kind of looking forward to the no ships can't mine, Hannah. I think mining's only ever going to be a manual process. I'm really looking forward to building my first ship. No. Let's go the hard one. If you want to, by the way, if you guys want to join, I mean, you're more than welcome to jump into my Discord server and share stuff in there if you like. I should be permissions for everyone to join and do what they want. I don't use my own Discord for that much, but what am I using to move around currently? Well, what I do is I have my space jalopy, which doesn't go into space. I'll show you in a minute. It's this thing. It's a blueprint I picked up from the Alpha 3. I don't know if you played in the Alpha 3, but there was a library and you could go and pick up bits and bobs. And I picked it up in there and I built it. And then I have another speeder, which is another blueprint I bought from Alpha. Link to my Discord. I think I put it a bit further up. Why can I not right-click and copy? I'm not in there at the moment. I mean, I don't go in there when I'm streaming, and in fact, I don't use it that often. But you guys are more than welcome to use it to share pictures and things with each other. That's the whole point of Discord, is to share stuff. If you have any permissions issues, let me know and I'll fix them. So this is my space jalopy, and it's just a car. But it doesn't go into space. The element is disabled when the core unit is broken. Oh, and I can't access the core. Where's the core? About the core. Yeah, it is, I think. Yay. So this ship is oh, hang on. Interesting, one of those comments, I think. No, those over 200 prices are all bots and not players. Yep, I know. That's why people are buying from me at cheaper prices. It actually makes little difference. So this is my space car that doesn't go into space because for some reason... I'll show you what happens when I try and go into space for a giggle. Oh. Wondering if something's still broken. It doesn't seem to be lifting off that much. There we go. Yeah. It's interesting the way games get you like that. So I'm just going to very quickly sort of point out the thrust at the moment is the atmospheric thrust. Atmospheric thrust 134 kilonewtons, and it drops off the higher you get because the atmosphere gets thinner and blah 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 blah. Air resistance drops. But I get to about I think somebody told me that it's 4,400 meters on Sanctuary to be able to break into space, and I can never get there. So this will get to about 4,100 and something. Bring the nose down a little bit, and then I'll just drop. No ailerons that I'm aware of. No, actually I do have ailerons on this, I think. Do they just generate lift? Yeah, I've done that as well. I had it at a very, very low angle when I think I went down to like 3 degrees or something. I just don't get enough thrust to get into space. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got ailerons. I'll have a look when I land, but I'm pretty sure I've got them. Yeah, I fly in third person because the first person view is a bit poop with that windshield. You press insert on the keyboard. Here we go. 4,060, 4,070. I usually get to about 4,150, maybe 4,200, but eventually it'll tail off. That's slowing down. Add wings? I could do. I'll give it a go. $4,000. Oh, we're 200 meters away, and we're slowing. We're slowing. This bit, it's going to stop in a minute. 4,200. Am I going to get there? Yes. Yeah, there we've peaked at 4,218. Drop him. So is that an issue for lift? Because that looks like it's giving me lift. I'm going to turn around. Head back to my little abode. Watch me plummet to the earth now. I'm gonna crash, I'm gonna crash. I've got space engines. There, you can see them, 4 of them in a row and then 1 on the top. No, they don't. Is that a build issue? The space engines don't appear to generate any thrust when I'm at the higher altitudes. So, don't know what's causing that. Couple more ailerons, right, noted. I will do that. No, mate, you just need a dynamic core. Yeah, those are the, I don't know if you can see them, but I've got 5 altogether, space engines. Yeah, don't know why they don't kick in, but they don't kick in, even at 4,200. Yeah. Yeah, they've got fuel. If they haven't, I've got plenty of it, but I definitely have tried it whilst they've had fuel in. I know, I can't figure it out. I'll try a couple of ailerons. I'll try that, see if that works. And wings are for atmosphere. Are they for flight in atmosphere? What's the point of a small spaceship like that? Do you move faster in space? Honestly, don't know. Flight, spaceship building, it's not my thing at all. I mean, I'm going to learn. I'm never going to profess to be an expert at it. I mean, I tried making spaceships in Empyrean, and the results were less than satisfying, shall we say. Yeah, I've got the right fuel. I've definitely got space fuel in. Look at that. Look at that. I want to say mad skills, yo, but it's just not true. Oh! Oh! Mad skills, yo, indeed. Why am I sliding on the floor? What the heck? Tell me you saw that! That's so weird. Need more lift. Space don't kick in until like 5 or less atmospheres. Timothy, thank you. So will I get that lift? Do I need to get it from wings or do I need to get it from ailerons? If I stick a couple of wings on the side, will that do it? Lucky character. Best I can manage is a Vimto. Oh, my camera's not on. I'm sorry. My camera on. Ailerons or wings? Any. Okay, right, so let's check the fuel. Those are the space engines. So I have that's an XS, that's an XS, that is an XS, and that's an XS, and I think that's an XS as well. That's Nitron. 325 of 400. It's not a lot, is it? Yeah. Vert thrusters. Gosh, now you're asking me. I didn't build this. I just snagged the blueprint. Let's have a look. That is one big ass something. That's a vertical booster M. Is that it? They look like what? No, they're Space Engines XS. That one. But that's an aileron. That's an aileron. So I've got 2 ailerons on there, and then these are wings here, I think. Wing, 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 wing. Surely I don't need more wings than that. Ah, okay. Right, interesting. Does it not then take the mass into consideration for me? It's too right. Try that. Should we make some wings then and just stick them on the side? And see what happens. 20 tons of free weight. Awesome. Awesome. Do you know what? I'm learning more tonight. This is actually now making my transfer unit as well. But clearly that robot arm was finished. It's making another. I'm going to say finish and stop. I don't need any more. So let's see. Which wings do I want? Have you seen a Subaru take a Subaru? Wings. Things with wings. Do I want S or XS? I'm assuming XS because less weight. Probably small but under aerofoils. Don't know what that means. Does that mean under the... You mean under the ailerons? I'm so confused right now. I told you I don't know anything about this stuff. Let's make some XS wings and slap them on the side. Need to make one of those. I think I need some more screws. Doobie doobie doo. You can make me something. No, you're already making me something. Stop. You can stop. Oh my goodness, you're still making pipes. What are you making? Hydraulics. So you can keep going. How many hydraulics have I got? 126. Hannah, yeah, you can train that. You can train it up. Let me work out where it is. I think it's in mining and inventory. Architect. Core unit upgrades. So you can train that and you get +2 for every level. First level shouldn't take you long to train, so rather than deconstruct a vehicle, I would just train that. Train a couple of these. I don't know how long that one takes. There's not a lot of points there. Yeah, so go for that and or that. Rather than remove one, just increase your capability to have more. Basic standard frame, XS. Mobile panel I think I've got in here. Yeah. Got the XS frame. No problemo. Saves you tearing something apart, doesn't it? Was it basic reinforced frame XS? I think it was, wasn't it? Was it? Basic standard frame. Okay. So when I'm in space, can I get out of the seat and not just float away from the vehicle? Because if I get out to refill it, I can just see me being as I am in game. I'll probably just drift away from the vehicle and see it disappearing. And that would be the end of me. Standard frame. Basic standard frame excess. Let's just make 2 of them. As long as my emergency device is off. I'm a factory man. I don't even know what the emergency device is. Nor do I know. Oh, I think I know where it is actually. If you have the... I'm pretty sure I've got it on this, but I think it's probably hidden under voxels somewhere. Which is one of the problems with this design. It's normally on the core, isn't it? Or near the core. Let's be brave and take some of the voxels out. Can't see it. Ouch. Can't see the triangle thingy anywhere. I guess this is a good example of why you should build your own ship, so you know where stuff is. Probably. What do I make the wings in as well? And this. That's wing S. Huh? Really? You can't make the wing XS in a factory unit. Gotta be kidding me. Wing. No. Seriously? That's not good. I don't like manual crafting. Yeah, I'm just lazy. So I'm gonna have to work it out now. 2 hydraulics, what mobile panel? So I actually need another mobile panel. Mobile. Oh, I cannot type tonight. Mobile panel. It was that one, wasn't it? I think, oh, I'm terrible. Even my memory's failing me. Mobile panel XS. I need another one of those. I don't know how we ended up doing this. I was supposed to be sorting my factory out, but oh well. Do it for giggles and stuff. What else did we need? 2 frames. 2 screws. Oh my goodness, I'm going to break the bank. Split. Can I split for 2? 2. There you go. Let's be precise. Basic standard frame XS times 2. And then we have... what was it? 2 hydraulics, wasn't it? And a mobile panel. 2. And what was this making for me? Another mobile panel. So there we go. That's that. Alright, so now making the wings is... what's missing? The screws. I thought I just put them into my... Am I being silly? But look, the screws are in there. Oh no, is stuff disappearing? I have heard of people getting more than getting their stuff back and getting the money. The CSR guys are really good at helping. It's looking. Oh, it's looking at the wrong container. That's why. Look at my nano pack. Yeah, let's try that. What's missing? Mobile panel. Oh, that one's an M. Ah, okay. Maybe another one then. Oh, do you know what? I should just go to bed and give up. Hey, mate! How you doing? Welcome. How are you this evening? I know I say this every time you log in, but Karamful? Tyson. Well, put it this way, right? You can still enter, even if you have a 12-month subscription, you can still enter, and then you get an alt if you win. But if you are going to buy, please, 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 if you want to help me out, there's a link in. I'll give you the link actually. I get a kickback if people buy. It's the same price, but if people buy a subscription through my affiliate partnership, I get a kickback, which really helps me. I know. I think you said you were using that link anyway. Somebody questioned me about. Where is it? There we go. Oh, that's no good. Copy link location. No, the giveaway's tomorrow. The giveaway starts tomorrow, and oh, thank you, mate. You're a legend. The video for the first bit. So I'm doing definitely 3, possibly 4 beta key giveaways, and we've had beta keys donated by Lucian and Wilder from the Empire to run as giveaways on this channel, and then one of them I'm throwing in as my own as well. So we're going to run 1 beta key giveaway from today until next Friday. The second beta key giveaway runs from next Friday to the following Friday, and so on and so on. So at least 3 weeks, possibly 4 for the giveaways. And all I'm going to ask people to do for the first week is it's only open to subscribers, obviously, and they just have to put a comment of hashtag Dual Universe in the video, which I'll publish tomorrow, so don't do it tonight. Hello, Alan. Michael, I have a feeling that you've watched me before mining, and that's why you're asking me if I'm mining or not, I assume. At the moment, what I'm trying to do is commit suicide by driving a car into space. Are you with me? Are you with me? Yeah, I'm going to put wings on my... It's a car, basically. Let's be honest, it's just a car. And now I've exposed all my innards. I'm just going to leave them like that. And I don't know where to put the wings. Can I put them on top of the atmospheric brakes? Son of a bitch, I'm in. Can I put them on top of that? Oh, and actually, can I fit them underneath there? There. Let's find out. Right. Place element, I assume it is. I really don't want to put a smelter on my vehicle. This is building the vehicle, isn't it? Yes, it is. So let's not be crazy. Let's not put a smelter. How's that? Do I want it further back? Further forward? Let's say, where's the centre of gravity? That's the centre of gravity, isn't it? So I'll just put it 1, 1, 2, 3 that way. Okay, this is going to be funny. How high up did I have that? Let's have a look. Okay, alright. 1, 2, 3. We're doing this, aren't we? We're actually going to kill me. Right, so I've emptied the fuel out and I've done the right, okay. I'm scared. I am scared. I'm scared. I'm genuinely scared. I don't want to die. Oh, do you know what? Actually, wait. Before we do this, something very important. If life teaches us anything, it is never to make the same mistake twice. That means I need to get this resurrection node placed in the base. Because last time I had to get all the way back from Alioth and run 30 kilometers nearly. Is that an element? Does it count as an element? There you go. Right. If he dies, he dies. We're doing this. I'm scared. I've never been into space. Oh, okay. Right. Am I reconfiguring it for flight? Pilot flying construct. Because that's what I had it as before. That one? Yeah. You can hold my Ribena if you like. Right, I'm going with the flying construct. We're doing it. We're doing it. Whoa. How did that shoot up in the air like that? Safe houses. Safe hands. What I want to know is why the space engines aren't kicking in. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Tim. Can I call you Tim? Or was it Timothy? I don't want to be over familiar. I'm scared! I'm so scared! Next thing you know, I'll be sticking a big cargo container on it and going, Tim, why won't this fly? Okay. I trust you, Adam. You're all my wingmen's and women's. I don't want to assume gender, but there you go. If they don't kick in now, I check to see if maybe the fuel tank isn't connected to the engines. Right. Okay. I feel like it feels more stable flying. It feels slightly better. Right, atmosphere. Where's the atmosphere? Atmosphere. Atmosphere, 0.23. Got you. Right. Oh my god, the game froze on me then. So we're at... You said 1% atmosphere, okay. There you go! We're in space! Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm in space. I'm so scared. I'm gonna die, aren't I? And you guys are legends. You are absolute legends. Spaceman. I'm scared. Am I gonna die now? Is this where I die? No! make it up. You cannot make it up. It was the wings. It was the wings. You can't make this up. Talk about kicking the wind out of somebody's sails. It was like, yes! No! Oh my god. I'm glad we were streaming when that happened. That's going on the bloopers reel, I think. That is just comedy. I'll probably find out I'm somewhere getting ganked now. Oh, look at that, look. And I'm stood on my vehicle. So that answers the question about the emergency brake. I guess. The game really is trolling me. I'm absolutely made up. Oh, I need some lights on it now, I think. Am I falling? I'm falling. I'm falling. This isn't good. I'm actually falling. No! I am. It's full throttle. That's full throttle. That is full throttle. This is going to be close. Right, let's try again. Ah, okay, all right. I see we've got an actual proper pilot in our midst now. Tim's training school. Team Tim. If there was ever the perfect summary of the beta experience with Dual Universe, I think we just found it. Oh my goodness. That was just priceless. Really? Oh no. You were right! I can't make it up. I can't. You can't make it up. Oh my god. Why does the game hate me? I think I'm probably going to die this time. Quick, get in the seat. Get in the seat. And boom. Right, I'm following Tim's advice. Aim down a bit, get some lift. Get some speed up. Oh, do you know what? It's good when you've got people around you who know what they're talking about. Laughing or crying. I think there's a little bit of both there. Aim back up. Right. Who's going to take bets on whether I get booted again? Come on, spacey engines. Do your thing. Oh, got a long way to go yet. Yeah, I never noticed that. It's down there, isn't it? That was funny. That really was funny. That's Dual Universe beta summed up for me. Thank you very much for the advice on just sticking a couple of wings on. It just goes to show the benefit of experience. I know nothing about shipbuilding, and that it was just 2 little wings. Oh, space. I love seeing them come on. I love that. I need some lights then. Actually using my own fuel for once. Parachutes. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. It is as well. It is. Oh my goodness, you've got to be kidding me. Slow down. If you plan to land on a planet, you should approach it less than that. You risk damage to your ship or even to crash. Well, I don't actually plan on landing, so... This is cool. I like it. Right, I can get into space. Now, how do I... How do I land? Do you mean X? There you go. I'm trying to slow down. I'm going to have to start looking at things like brake calculators now, aren't I? Green line is stable orbit, blue is elliptical, red's going to land, purple leaving orbit. Right. Green stable. Excuse me. Slow down, turn and burn. Anywhere under 1,000 should be in safe in atmosphere. Cool. Well, thank you. That is absolutely awesome. Now I want to build a ship. Like a proper pew-pew Cylon Raider. That was fun. Especially the disconnects, that just made it ever so memorable. If I had just gone into space... If it had just gone into space and it'd be like, yay, well done, we go in space, that's great, thanks. It would have been really boring. It's the true Nova Quark experience. I wouldn't have it any other way. Right, so I need to get back to... I'm 84 kilometers away. This is going to be fun. I'm going to... crash, aren't I? Yeah. This is where I die. Right, remembering my lessons, down to go up. Oh, do you know what? You'll make a pilot of me yet, guys. Maybe. This is fun. I like it. Any fixed weapons that you aim the ship over any turrets? I don't know. I think there are people in this channel far more able to answer that question than me. Excuse me, I'm going to have a coughing fit. Oh dear me. No, we don't want Empire chat. Thank you. People might see stuff. Excuse me. Well, thank you. That was just awesome. That was awesome. Just a couple of wings, and there you go. That's all it took. I'm now ready to make my first ship, and I want to make it good. I don't want to make a box. I might make a. I need a cargo ship. Oh God, excuse me. I am going to have a coughing fit. Please excuse me. Oh dear me. That was fun. Yeah, the roadmap mining asteroids. Kind of looking forward to that, even though I'm not a miner. Well, I was going to ask actually if anybody knows. So let's have a look at, for me it'd be industry. Let's say industry efficiency. Once I get this to 5, right? Are there any more skills that are unlocked off the back of that? It says unlocks nothing. I didn't know if there was any more advanced skills that you can sort of dip into. Excuse me. Oops. Oh, I'm made up. I've been into space. That's it. That's it. Happy now. I'll go to bed with a big grin on my face. I don't know, but I don't think so, Robert. Yeah, I'm very impressed with people who write their own scripts for piloting and things like that. It's pretty good. I don't know about core overheating. Okay. There was a max speed in atmosphere based on the drag of your ship. As I'm going to crash this. As you can reduce thrust until the engine sound of winding down happens, then go back up 1 notch. That'll save fuel. Okay. That. Okie dokie. Maintaining speed. I think I'm actually throttling up there. Oh, I'm going to have another coughing fit. Please excuse me. And before anyone says it's COVID, it's not. I was tested last week. Right, got it. Okay, so that. Okay, so if I want to be flying. Right, okay, let's say I wind it down. Still dropping in speed. Okay, there you go. Yeah, splat is always a pissy bollity in my world. Oh, I'm speeding up now and I've throttled down. Louis, can you see? Oh my god, you're starting to talk about things that are beyond me. C#. From what I saw on the Novaquark video, the Lua scripting didn't look too difficult. It looked like kind of a little bit more complex than sort of macro language you get in some other games like Star Wars Galaxies. Okay, flight time. Let me throttle up again. Throttle down until it sounds like the engines are winding down. Then the volume up. Well, that should be it. Right, okay. And I'm not... Oh, for goodness sake. I'm not very good with that. Physics I'm okay with. Vectors possibly not. Moments and all that stuff. A lot of crashes tonight. Queued 197. Hopping into space. That's it. Spaceman. I'm going to listen to that when I go to bed. Michael, you press X a couple of times when you're flying. Half-working autopilot. Wow. Seriously. Find the minimum thrust level to maintain speeds to get the best efficiency. After some point you won't go any faster. will burn more fuel. Got you. Okay. Right. So it's friction, drag, as you called it. Have I crashed? It's the big question. I can see why so many pilots are getting a little bit miffed, because lots of people are saying that they're stranded or they're they've lost a ship. Do you know, I haven't even been to look at the Ark ship yet. Num num. I don't know about that, Robert. I've logged into a disconnect. I've logged into a disconnect. I think I'm going to land, and then I think I might close the stream, because clearly Nova Quark don't want us to play anymore tonight. It's funny. I'm made up with that, though. Thank you for the help, guys. I'm absolutely delighted that I managed to get into space and work out why that thing couldn't lift. Wow. Less. Stop showing off, Jonesy. Well, I mean, it is what it is. It's... Whenever I try and fly anywhere or do anything that isn't just dicking about in my factory, then I get a disconnect. Even just going to Alioth to sell some fuel, get problem. What do I want to do in space, man? I want to get a cargo hauler so I don't have to shuttle run back and forth between Sanctuary and Alioth just to get all my fuel sold. That's what I need to do currently. And then potentially venture further afield. I have absolutely no intention of going out of the safe zone until I can afford to lose a ship. I can't afford to lose a ship at the moment. I will be, I think, Daphne, ring fence 2.24 million for Daphne. She's going to go and get me some tier 2 ore to make some fuel. So that's ring fenced for her. So I can't really, I don't think, afford to lose a ship. But I might try and build one next week. Can't do it tomorrow. I won't do it Saturday or Sunday. I could start it on the stream on Sunday, maybe. Oh, I've got linked container rights. That's cool. I just want to land. Just please let me land. I might send them a message on Discord. Oh, somebody pinged me. The press server has pinged me. Who's pinged me? Oh, okay. That's my zero. Oh, it's just somebody who's been helping me out with some of the commercial stuff. Yeah, I had I was trying to see if I had an emergency brake or not. I couldn't see it because of all the voxels and because I didn't build this car thing. I don't know. I'm having so much fun in this game though. It's crazy fun. And I don't know about you, but I find the disconnects actually make it more entertaining. Because it's always when you're doing something. Like I said, I can be in my factory for 10 hours and just moving stuff around and trying to see how new things work. The minute I get into space, I just get disconnect after disconnect. Oh, by the way, I don't normally sit in the dark like this. I do have a light over there, but I think it's broken. I put it on last night and it just started flickering. Right, really quite badly. How many seconds till disconnect? Oh, you gonna let me get in the chair before you disconnect me? I'm flying. Right, I'm learning my lessons from Tim. I'm generating some lift. Pointing the nose downwards. Yes. I'm a pilot, Mom. Look. Forbid they let me do anything exciting. Yeah. I'm sad though. I get excited playing on the market. Oh, really? Shh. I've not seen it. I've got my core there, but I haven't started building around it. Is it looking good? For those who don't know what Toby means, we're members of the Empire and we're building a city. Like a big city. And I haven't seen it for a while. But I can go into space, man. That wasn't too scary after all. Yeah, it's from Alpha 3, the car, Tim. So, yeah, it was an Alpha 3 blueprint. Someone doing urban planning on the city. Yeah, so they create the layout and then they place the core for you, and then they get you they give you a key. So the leaders of the organisation have mapped out the infrastructure kind of the city, and then they've got plots, and you can have either an S core, or if you're very special you can have an M core, and then they will place it for you and they'll put it where it's supposed to go, and then they'll say, right, off you go, you build around that. So it is being managed in that respect. I don't think I'm a good pilot. Oh, I heard that somebody had put a building up with big glowy LED voxels on it or something. Guernsey, you look like you're bouncing on and offline more than me. I got a space car. Look, Ma, I got a space car. Oh, speak of the devil. I need to speak to Akes about my city plot. I can't do that on the stream. Right, so we were making... is it still making this thing? Oh my goodness, how long does this take to make? Yep, Wasmatic is my in-game name. It's my Facebook page, it's my Twitch, it's my Twitter. If you ever want to find me, I'm dead easy to find, because I think there's only one of me so far. I got 16 and it manages to play in stream. Transfer unit, yes. Please, please, please don't ask me to explain what it does, because I'm not entirely sure myself. I'm building it to find out. Somebody tried to explain it to me before, that it takes an output, I think, So if you have a smelter making steel, for example, it'll take just the steel, just that one item, but it then has, I think, 10 outputs. Ooh, yeah, 8. Ooh, no, ouch. Ooh, thrash your hard drive. So I believe the transfer unit is, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's tram. Transfer and switch that off. Industry, oh, it doesn't tell you. There you go. Tim summed it up perfectly. I think I've got the feeling my factory's stopped producing stuff now because I was technical term is dicking about. It's the same chocolate biscuit over and over again. I love chocolate biscuits. One of my Achilles heels. What should we make then? Right, that I'm gonna make something. Let's make something. I don't need another chem one just yet. I don't need another glass one just yet. Another 3D printer maybe? I'll make another one of them. Make that in the excess assembly, I think. I'll do this and then I will go to bed. So you're not producing anything. No, I don't need to start. Stop. That was an accident. Please stop. 3D. Basic pipe, basic injector, basic robot arm, basic reinforced frame. Box and many useful parts. That's like my boxes have all got random stuff in it. I never managed to stick to a process for long enough to consume what I've made. What do I really want? Do I want more electronics? Let me think. Right, I've got to think about this now. Sensibly. Where do I need to go with the factory next? Making fuel. I could make some refiners to sell because they're quite good price, I think. $54. They've dropped. Well, people are buying at 50. They were selling for 59 last night. Somebody's made 40 of them. No way. Is that a bot? Right. It's like nearly 100. There's 100. In 20. I would sell it like 65, 70. There's too many in front in the queue there, so let's have a look at smelt. There. Same. I guess they are easy to make, so. Currently, Robert, a versatile factory, so I'm constantly chopping and changing it around. Just playing. I'm just playing. If I'm honest, the thing that I enjoy more than anything else is just changing all these linkages around and just managing the process and saying, okay, right, I need something else. I'll tell you what I do need. I know what I can make. I need this to do it. L containers made in an L. Yeah. And so's the M. What's the largest size I can make in here then? Is it the S? Yeah. Right. Okay. So what does the 3D printer go for? We're getting too niche now. 3D printer, 57. I don't do flowcharts. No, I do it all kind of off the top of my head. But I'm going to get to a point where I just need to. I think when I get to the level of confusion, like at the moment, because I built the factory, I can talk you through exactly what is happening in each of these stages. What's smelting what? I can tell you that this, for example, is smelting steel. It should be. There you go. I think this one's doing silicon. There you go. So I'm kind of, I understand what everything is doing. That's making robotic arms. So I actually don't know what that's making. The frames. Yeah, I changed this around. But so if I look at it, there's my flow. There's my flow diagram. But I think I'm going to get confused once I start getting into the really large scale volume production stuff, which is why I'm starting to dip my toe into this transfer units and such like. I think there's going to come a point in time where I'm going to get confused. Somebody in our organisation sent me a link to something on the forums, which is a tool to build flowcharts, and I couldn't access it. It said I didn't have permissions to access it, even though I was logged in. So I didn't understand that, and I didn't look at it any further, but I might have to go back and see if I can. One of the things I was going to try and do, it's still, there's a lot of stuff going on in my head about content to make, because I enjoy doing these factory designs so much, is to say, okay, why don't I just say, okay, I'm going to pick an item, let's say, I don't know, something simple like an uncommon LED, and say, right, here's a factory streamlined to make uncommon LEDs, and then do a flowchart for it. No, I don't think you can. I don't think you can automate changing the linkages. I don't know if there's a way, a cute way of doing it. I don't know. But with the transfer units, I don't think you would need to anyway, because what's happening, like with this metal worker, for example, that's actually drawing in. So it's making the basic robotic arm, and that pulls in basic components that come from the electronic factory. Now, this is making silicon, and it's outputting it to there, but I can't link that to here because it's. I mean, I can. It's done it now. It wouldn't do it before. That is so weird. Oh well, shut me up then. So that's got how many outputs now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I've got one more for 7. So that shut me up. I tried linking that before and it wouldn't link. Well, there you go. That saved me a lot of. Yeah, don't you need a hub for that? Oh, let's make a hub. Let's make a hub. Can I make a hub? Make it in here. No, is it in the XS? See how excited I got then. Oh, let's make a hub. Oh, is it going to be in the L? No, it can't be nano-crafted, surely. Container hub. Assembly line XS. What's this one? Oh, I'm looking. Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. Why? You look to. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong one. Container. Hub. What am I doing wrong here? So if I look at the nano crafter, container hub. Oh, I can't do it anyway. Don't have any sulfur. Yeah, I don't have any sulfur. Relay. Item. Industry and infrastructure, containers, item containers, container hub. There's such a thing as a relay? Relays. What does a relay do then? Oh, you're right. Where's my XS gone then? Oh, it must be well spotted. I'm too tired. I need to go to bed. I have an XS somewhere. What? Where's it gone? There it is. Oh, okay, got you. Oh, Tim, you know everything about this game. You clearly had more time in alpha than me. And you got me into space. Never thought that would happen. I need to try and work out some sort of medal for you or something. When I'm flying a capital ship in a year's time, I'll be like, well, it all started when Tim, that day, when Tim told me to stick a couple of wings on my car. He said, put some wings on it. I was like, nah, that'll never do it. And it did, you know, it did. No. That's not gonna link. I'm gonna play. All plugs are used. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Life's like that sometimes. It's only consolation, Tim, at the moment. I have loads of time to play, but normally don't. So, I'm sure that doesn't make you feel any better at all. But there you go. You can always come and tell me stuff. Been a real education tonight. Really has. It amazes me when you sign up. We shouldn't say this on the stream. When you sign up on with NovaQuark as a content creator, they invite you to join the press, the PR server. Right? PR, clues in the name. And there are people on there who are content creators, and I think probably mostly quite young, because I'm an old bloke. And they're treating it like their own personal support channel. And they're just going in and bugging the CSRs to come and fix stuff for them. Secret Base. Did you ever play Empyrean? Because in Empyrean, I actually dug and hollowed out a mountain and put a base inside a mountain. It took me forever, and it was the coolest thing ever. I didn't need to put any ceilings or anything like that in because I just had the mountain rock. I just put a floor in and put all my stuff down. So maybe there's an opportunity to dig down and put a base underground. In fact, I'd have a go at it on this hex. Flatten the floor. I have no idea what the benefit to that would be, but on a PvP planet, I guess, yeah. Really, you've been playing since day one. Yeah, and I don't think that's fair. And so I always, like, I go to the PR server for support from the devs for things related to content creation. So I had to ask them some questions about global pricing because I had somebody from Europe who was saying that I'd due to the prevailing exchange rate, I'd misquoted the price in dollars, and I actually had to go back to. So things like that, I actually don't have an issue going in and saying, look, as a content creator on the affiliate program, can you help me out with this? They've got a question about pricing and exchange rates, and they came back to me and they said, look, here it is, this is how it is, it's taxes in different countries and stuff. So that gave me the explanation. But I'm not going into that PR server and going, I've crashed, or I got disconnected and my ship's stuck in space, can you help me out? And people are doing it and reading them out. Oh, I've just got disconnected, I've lost my ship and got disconnected again, what's going on? Like, that's not what the PR server's for. Go into the normal Discord channel and ask for support through the normal channels. Yeah, seen the planet with the epic canyon in it? I think I've seen it on the loading screen. To the firehouse. That's true, and I have taken that as well. So what they've done is, to help content creators access more stuff quickly, they've given them more skill points. So they've given them a ward of skill points and said you can use that. So yeah, and it wasn't supposed to be something that is widely talked about. It's not that it was kept hush hush, but like, so the only way it's helped me, it hasn't helped me progress quicker in terms of the acquisition of materials and the crafting of stuff, but it has helped me get to sort of higher level of skills in, say, industry, like getting to here. But can I put those points in there? So yeah, that has happened, and I think it's how you use it. I mean, my focus is, yeah, it does, it does. Well, I mean, it's a difficult one because we've not been told not to talk about it, but we've said, you know, try not to talk about it because it could cause quite a lot of friction. And I think, you know, and for them it's quite difficult. Right, okay. Right, well, I can understand why people would be unhappy with it. And I hope I don't get kicked off the affiliate program for talking about it, but I'm not going to lie. Well, you say that, but will it? You can't ever catch up, can you? Feeling guilty for taking it now, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's a really difficult one. It's difficult for me to say. Obviously, I'm uh, um, it is. It is. Yeah. And you know, when you open your screen, you can see anyway. It doesn't take a genius to have a look at the number of skill points that somebody's spent and go, hang on a minute, I've been in from day one. Where did you get that from? So it's not like you said, you've seen it on people's screens. I'm not going to try and hide it. And it does give an advantage. It does give an advantage in the economy. Yeah. It's a difficult one. No, it was 2. It was 2 million. I didn't say that though. So people who have played who aren't on the content creators program, how many skill points would you have now? I mean, I've been training from minute one. Minute one, day one, I was like, right, training. And I didn't take the content creators stuff until 9 days after the closed beta started, so 2 days into the open beta. Didn't know it was available. But I think you're right. It is an advantage. But what about people who aren't on the content creators program? So has everyone got 3.8 mil now, or just how many have you got in the game if you've been training from day one? I don't think I even gave it much thought. Well, it wasn't 3. It wasn't 3 mil. Hmm. And was that on the 27th or the 20th? Because there was a week of, so I had a week before the servers opened when we were still under NDA, so I couldn't stream. So I was in alpha, and when the alpha finished, everyone who was in the alpha got a 7-day head start on the beta, and then they opened the beta. So the NDA was in place for a week of the beta, and then they opened the beta up to subscriptions, and they lifted the NDA. So anyone who was in the alpha started on the 20th, and then anyone who joined with a subscription and weren't in the alpha, they started on the 27th. Yeah, so we got a 1 week head start. Didn't realise they were important. Right, okay. So there, it's 2 mil. Yeah, I didn't think about it. I don't think I thought about it enough. And I never played Eve. And I didn't. I games that I've played normally, the leveling's been XP based. Like Empyrean, for example, is XP based. I didn't actually give it much thought. When you think about it, they must have to do. They must. I would assume that 90-minute, 60 times 24 times 14 days. Yeah, it's 14 days to today, give or take a few hours, maybe. Right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm not one. I've seen a few content creators asking to have their accounts wiped and start again, which I'm really reluctant to do. I wouldn't want to do that, but I have seen in that PR channel there's been a few people saying, "Can you wipe me and start me again?" And I think it's probably because there's a backlash. There was two guys today that I've seen saying, "Can you just wipe me?" They're doing what's called a soft reset on the character. If I'm honest, I can't remember what the official line was about it, but it was like, I don't remember anyone ever saying to me that you can't talk about it. Um, but I can understand if when questioned, people would be cagey about it. But yeah, we got the head start on the skill points, so or talent points, sorry. Um, I don't think I honestly, genuinely don't think I gave it enough thought. Because if I think about it now, the reason that I'm able to produce the fuel at the rate that I can is because I've got that head start. I put all that into making fuel. It has given me. What's it giving me on industry and crafting? Like space fuel. But I've spread mine across a number of different... I mean, I've gone... Like, I've not point loaded it into different things. I've spread it across different types of refining. Doesn't actually make it any better. But... yeah, well, yeah, exactly. And if you stream it... So, I mean, at the end of the day, if anyone from Nova Quark says to me, why did you talk about that? I'll just say, because people saw it. I'm not going to lie. And if they kick me off the programme, they kick me off the programme. Such is life. I don't think they will. I don't think they will. They've been absolutely honestly, never known a company who have been so engaging, not just with the community, but with the content creators as well. By a long stretch. By a long stretch. I was looking at doing content on New World, the Amazon Game Studio thing, and they just don't care. They've got some sort of program and say, right, content creator program, you apply for it, you get no interaction, no contact, no conversation. And with Nova Quark, they've got people... I mean, I think they appreciate that people who stream and create content are basically free marketing, and they want to make sure that those guys are facilitated in every way possible to be able to do that free marketing for them, to generate interest. The game deserves more interest. You know, the game really, in my opinion... Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. No, you don't train faster in a corp that I'm aware of. Yeah, exactly. I open my screen, you see 3.8 million talent points used, and you go, hang on a minute, I've been in from day one, and I've been training from day one. How did you get 2 million extra points on me? I can't. What am I going to say? I can't just ignore it. You can't. It's got to be give and take. You know, you've got to be able to say, well, I'm going to be honest about what's been given to me, and why it's been given to me, to show content, and as you said, to kickstart the economy as well. What happens when all the deposits are gone? Right. So I was told when I asked that question when I joined, that the universe or the galaxy as it is now, or one planet, I think we were told that one planet has enough resources for the game for years to come. So I don't know. I think there's going to be a point in time when the resources run out, or they're going to become more scarce. That's going to make for interesting dynamic in the market, for sure. But yeah, I can't hide that. Yeah, in a corp. I mean, I've kind of specialised on making fuel, but I've spread my skills a bit over a few things. I could have just gone, right, take tier 5 in that, and tier 5 in that, and tier 5 in that. Could have just point loaded it. Yeah, and I thought they were going to have new systems. But I had the roadmap open earlier. Is it still open? I still got it open. Look, we've really gone off topic now, haven't we? But who cares? I went to space. I went to space. Doesn't matter. That's all that matters. That and the fact that it's 2211, 2012. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Roadmap. Universe. Roadmap. Ooh. Right window. Still learning how to use OBS. Roadmap. Dual Universe Mysteries, when's that? Post-release. It's going to be 2022, maybe. Stargates, Mysteries, Economy. Oh, mass-produced vehicles. Avatar versus Avatar Combat. Take that, Elon. Yeah. Oh, I just thought of the worst joke ever. You said, take that, Elon. I was going to say, if he Musk. I know, it's bad. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Everyone's waiting for pets. Yeah, that's the real news. That's the real news. We all want pets. We've gone so far off topic again. I've forgotten what I was doing. I know it was in the... Oh, it was the hub, wasn't it? What's the hub? I'd have to buy some sulfur. I'd have to buy... Let's have a look. So that would need... I can make that, I can make that, I can make that, I can make that. Sulfur. 150 litres of sulfur. Make that, can make that, can make that, can make that. Can't make that. Sulfur. 150, 300. Silver, lithium, more sulfur again. It's starting to get out of my reach, unfortunately. So I did some numbers the other day when I was looking at making that virtual projector. 550 litres of pure sulfur. It was 275k. Silver 100k for 500. Lithium 62k for 250 litres. Gold 150k for 300 litres, and then the really nasty one, fluorine, 300 litres, 600,000 quanta. So I could go out and get some. Oh, I've sold some more. I've sold some more stuff while we've been talking. Sold some more fuel. Yes. Yep, that's cool, mate. Thank you for joining Firehouse. What game are you watching? I'm curious. I'm a big football fan. But when I say football, I mean, I guess what Americans call soccer. Whee! Did somebody laugh at my Musk joke? Thank you. That's very polite. The new systems gotta be new systems. I mean, I assume a lot of you guys are also backing Star Citizen. I'm gonna stop doing this. We've got to do something. Steel. No. What can I make then? That's. I'll make another couple of those, I think. Basic screw and maintain. How many was it for the 3D printer? 4 times 25, so 100 screws. 100 screws. 10. Oh, mate. £10,000. I'm concierge, but I'm not in that deep. Maybe 2.2k, something like that. What can you make? You can make pipes. It's half a car. It's crazy when you think about it. Seriously crazy stuff. How many pipes did I need? 36. I'm gonna crash. I'm gonna crash. Lagged out. No, I am. So I need to maintain 4. Chris's down payment on his new Malibu mansion, and dare I say it, had been slightly crude, Sandy Gardner's second boob job. Yes, I went there. I'm sorry. Basic injector 25. I make the basic. Huh? It's not made. Not made in here, is it? No, it wouldn't be. Yeah, it is. Ah, wonderful. Finally get to put a 3D printer into the process. I once dug around in Cloud Empyrean's accounts to see what was actually happening. There's a lot of money slipping away in various places that has been accounted for but hasn't, if you know what I mean. Polycarbonate plastic. Right, okay, this is going to get interesting. Polycarbonate plastic and a basic screw. So... Yeah, it was that they set up private limited companies in a number of different countries, and I couldn't understand why, because there was no real reason. They couldn't see a logical reason for it. But the P&L was really hard to track down, like a group level P&L that drills down into all the different companies' data. I gave up in the end, but I definitely came away with a picture that it was not all above board and squeaky clean. 6 litres. 6 litres. That makes 75. 1. So that's making the polycarbonate. Those screws are going to go into there. That needs to make the basic injectors. And how many of those do I need? 25. Oh. That robotic arm I need making. That needs cinnamon as well, doesn't it? Oh, I've got that now, though. Yeah, I have got that now. So you can make that robotic arm. Robotic arm. M, is it? I think so. Let's apply that anyway and see. Need one. Are you going to start or? Well, I mean, I wouldn't trust Chris Roberts as far as I could throw him, if I'm honest. No, I need to do that the other way around. Would not trust Chris Roberts as far as I can throw him. I don't know why. It's not. It's just a feeling about him. He doesn't strike me as a very genuine guy. Didn't they have some sort of lockdown clause on the devs that left, saying that they can't talk about their time at the company or something like that? That's not going to do anything. You're going to make the robotic arm, which you need a one of. Oh, Freelancer was just such a game. I sank so many hours into that. Oh, we can make it. And then you can make the reinforced frame. Reinforced frame M, isn't it? Yeah. Advanced reinforced. Oh, hang on. Was it advanced? Oh my god, I'm getting so tired now. Basic reinforced frame M. Basic reinforced frame M. Apply. And it was 1, I think. Well, the rumor is that they're going to make money on the and this is talking about things that I don't know. I've heard third hand, so forgive me if I'm speaking nonsense. But they're going to take all the money in. They're developing the technology to support the game in terms of the player numbers, and like the single shard in this game. They're developing the underlying technology, and then they're going to take that and sell it. Don't quite see how, because it's being built on Lumberyard, and I believe they're quite punitive with the not being able to have open source for what they've developed, but yep. I like the sounds of my factory when it's running. I don't like the sounds of my factory when it's not running. Like, something over here isn't running. What's that? Missing output storage capacity. Kidding me? Oh, that'd be why. There you go. Basic injector. Right. Good night, Jonesy. Thank you for your company tonight. I've had a good laugh. And I got to space, so you know. That's all that matters. I got to space. I got to space. Me. Would you, Adam and Eve it? Oh, really? Why, what's up with the cast? Is she getting drowned in city requests now? I've not seen. I can't watch. I can't look at Imperial chat on... let me check Discord. Is it going off in there? can't see. She got her hands full, or he has. Yeah, I know. I know. And nobody's really saying thank you either, are they? I've just said to a lot. Him, her. I don't know if it's a him or a her. I've just said, I'll finish mine when. Let's do it whenever you're ready. Right, what's they're making the 3D printer? This one? See how many I can make overnight. Oh, I've got nothing making pipes, have I? You can make pipes. Yeah, I definitely having a hard time. And it's a thankless task as well. I wouldn't want to do it, if I'm honest. Right, that should be everything. It should be everything. I think I need to send a message and just say, look, you're not getting to play the game. Everyone appreciates. I've lagged out. Everyone appreciates what you're doing. That's done. That's in progress. They're in progress. That's in progress. Right, there we go. 3D printers. Should have 2 by tomorrow morning. I'm going to make some atmospheric fuel just because I can. Maybe not. It's nitron, isn't it? Nitron. I don't want that to drain all the silicon. It's 100 litres, so let's make 500. What's missing? Oxygen. I got loads of oxygen. Oh, I did have. Oh, heck. Can't have run out of oxygen, surely. No, how did that happen? Oh, I've already got 5.5k of nitron. Maybe I don't need more. 8k of quartz. Let's get you making... have I got anything else making silicon? No. You're making aluminium. You can make silicon. You need to put a stop button on the recipe screen so you can just stop and apply. Maintain 500 litres. Start. And what else do I need? Probably need... What do you need to make steel? Iron and carbon. How much of that have I got? Loads of carbon. Need to make some iron. Got any coal in here? Not coal. Hematite. Loads of it. Oh well. It's going to be interesting to wake up to in the morning. Doobie doobie doo. I should go to bed. Getting too late. My anniversary tomorrow. Oh, there you can make oxygen from that. Okay. It's byproduct. Byproduct. And I thought I had another refiner somewhere. I thought I had a fourth one. No, no, no. No, no. No, 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 no. Yeah, Tim, I get so lost in these factories. I just love it. I could tinker for days. Just I've got 5k of. I'm gonna shift 500 of that. No, I get 1,000. And 1,500 back. Yeah, I think I thought I made another smelter. Refiner, sorry, but I didn't. Yeah. Yep. Another one to put on the list. I'm actually getting to the point now where I'm making so many of those things. I'm thinking, would I do with a second assembly M? What's this missing now? Injectors 8. Basic pipes 13. 10. Something is making the pipes. Hang on. How many pipes do I need? 36. So that's literally the numbers. Okay. Stop. 36. Stop. Okay, got that wrong. Somebody told me the other night that it's... So are you just... do you not have time to play, Tim, because of real life, like family, work stuff, or moving house, or is your intention to play longer term? Oh, excuse me. I am... And that should be changing now. There we go. Well, I have to say, me and my spaceship are done. Where's my spaceship? Oh, hang on. You oh, yeah, okay, you stop. I think I need to log. Thank you, everyone. I have had such a blast tonight. It's been such good fun. And that getting into space and disconnecting is the funniest thing that's happened in game since I started playing this. So I'm going to make a little bloopers reel of that. Anyway. Oh, sorry. Just clapped in your ears. Go. Thank you for watching, everyone. I really enjoyed it. And beta competition tomorrow. And see if I can push another video out on Saturday. I don't know, because it's anniversary tomorrow. I might be hungover or full. And another stream on Sunday. So I'll have a think about what to do on Sunday, because tonight I've just not really done anything constructive. Made stuff. But thank you guys. Thank you for your help. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Firehouse. Everyone, thank you. It's really been a good fun. I'm Purple. Anyone who's left. I will see you all again soon, I hope. Take care, guys. Bye. Bye, Q.